Alright, we may be streaming now! Hello everybody! I am Miss Willow. Welcome to my new FarrenVale fantasy series. This is a world I am now dedicating to my mod, the FarrenVale mod, which now, because I'm making a new world, that is because the mod now has started quests, and there is now a story progression, and in the link in the description you can also play with my mod, except there is a little bit of a bug with the Hytale's new update with it, so unfortunately, you'll see in the files there's some instructions on how to actually get the mod working, but here we are! A brand new world, and the map looks great. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into YouTube really quick and see if I am live correctly. See if I am live. Alright, there we go. Looks like it. Looks like it. So I'm gonna have this up so that I can read the chat. And we're gonna start a little world here and follow through the story of FarrenVale. FarrenVale is all about a magic ethereal land with— oh, this is a wonderful spawn, isn't it? A wonderful ethereal land of dragons and creatures and mythology. Lots of quality of life, resources, and abilities. It's always going to be growing and changing. But the first thing we're going to want to do in field crafting, there is a scroll. So we're going to need a plant fiber in order to start the actual quest, but that's easy. I made that really simple so that, you know, everyone's really super encouraged to start out like that without any problems, so we just need a plant fiber. There we are! Alright, Manifest of the Kindred King. Let's do this. Craft. Alright, now, we want to read it. Here we are. I see you've arrived. You've arrived at our humble little dream. I should introduce myself now, friend. I am Augustine, the king of this realm of FarrenVale, my hero. You can describe this world as a fragment of imagination, a dream that appears real to you, but is unmistakably real for us whom were born here. I do hope you believe in dragons, as it seems many travelers do not. They are taken back by my appearance once we meet, but do not fear me, hero. We are normal here in the world of FarrenVale. Dragons symbolize freedom and empathy within my family. You are here on a very important journey, an assignment to prove yourself a creator like we. Do you choose to work alongside one another in this realm? If so, I will be here every step of the way, teaching you to take control as a Farian leader and write your tale in this land. The FarrenVale tale, through your creativity as a hero. My land is but a shard of crystal inside a cave system so vast it deems impossible to know just how many geodes reside. Such is your universe, hero. Empathy and compassion used to spread across the land, from the fields of Farenia town, to the royal orchards, to the deep crest of the Zen Wall. But with all greatness come forces that do not share the same compassion. Where they lose it along the way, one may not ever know, but the deepest empathy stems from all of us, deep down unto a layer of stardust unknown to man. Tales are rumored of a Count Talonsworth, who has lost his way, destroying the empathetic hearts of our civilizations for an eon. Partnering with dragons means unleashing your Farian empathetic heart. I will step you through quests and virtues inside this realm to aid you with the manifestation of this story, with a touch of your own creative mind. With all this stated, you must wonder where to start. Take my claw, hero. You are taking the same steps I did from the start of my reign. Enjoy this little realm at a pace fit for you, and keep discovering my secrets and messages through a simple progression of crafting. My first task for you to chase is to craft the reliquary. You will find scrolls inside and progress through this land with the reliquary. Keep it safe and sound. This relic is ancient. I am offering you the fairest chance towards materializing the world of FarrenVale and bringing back its empathetic soul. Good luck, hero. What a mouthful. But now we get the story. FarrenVale, an ethereal realm of magic and mythical creatures ran by the all kindred King Augustine, who is a dragon himself, have tasked us with treating this world right, bringing back empathy. Now, everything's going to progress like crazy, but the first thing we must do is craft the reliquary. So I am actually going to just play the game a little bit before we get that block and start on some quests, because, I mean, we need a home. We need a home. I need a home for myself, and there is a lot to do, and we can do this at our own pace. As he says, we can complete quests when we want. Nothing is right now is extremely hot button. You have to get it done at this moment, or else it's like, the world is going to be safe, no bad things are going to spawn if you don't rush and do everything immediately, so, this is a really good amount of wheat here. Oh my, 43 life essence. But I'm just gonna play around. This is gonna be my new FarrenVale world, and for anybody playing this mod, I do highly recommend making a world just dedicated for it, because you're going to be, if you follow the story, you're going to be creating a whole empire. You're going to be creating so much different areas, and FarrenVale as a mod is going to be continuously changing and growing, and it's going to take up a lot. So that is my recommendation, is have a FarrenVale world, you know. Hello, piggies! I like the new update. They tell you what they want to be tamed. I had to fix some of the creatures because they wouldn't spawn in the row. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm freaking out this morning, figuring out, oh, it's because they were tameable entities. There's a whole new taming system that I had to implement for all of them, so it did make the mod better, in my opinion. You don't just get to ride on grifflings the moment you stumble across them. You have to feed them apples. But it also is a little bit weird because I have to make my own crafting items, or taming items categories, like mealworms. I want to need wheat. They didn't have wheat, so I have to make that, and etc. I want the iron dragomaton, a metal dragon that you can craft, eat iron, but so far I have to just pick from what Hytale has, so he eats apples, but I'll be working on fixing it. But anyways, we've got a lot of berries. I'm gonna try not yabbering about the mod so much. I get very excited, a lot of you guys know, but some people have been asking, you know, more specifics about FarrenVale, and now that I'm putting a story in place in the mod that'll teach you and step you through everything, I'm gonna be hopefully making a Q&A video. If I haven't got any questions yet, so if you have any questions, any and all questions about FarrenVale, or the server, or the mod, and anything, I'll be trying to answer as many as possible in a video. And if I don't get a lot of responses or any, I'll be trying to talk about what I think will be helpful for people to get a very straightforward idea of what the plan is. But there we go. There's the... We're gonna go through the Forgotten Temple really quick so that we can get the memories. Oh, hello, wheat. I love the wheat. Very, very nice. I want it to spread, though, but that would be too easy. There we are. Baby bunnies! It's adorable. Okay. I see bears. I'm getting a little nervous. I don't have any tools yet, but I do want to just start unlocking the memories. So let's just go in here. Run past the golem. There we are. Hello, buddy. You want to come here? Hey! Hey, friend! I do not want him to get to me. Alright, Forgotten Temple. Wonderful. Here we are. Beautiful. This place is stunning. I love this so much. It makes me so happy. Do any of you guys just get so happy and feel such a sense of peace and joy from Hytale? Oh, look, it's a particles. It's leading over here, I think. Oh, hello there, statue. Memories feature. I'm gonna discover the memories. Restore memory. Ah, there we are. What one was it, critter? Oh, frog. Oh, hello. I got the memory. gonna walk around and get some memories really quick. Just start out strong, you know, right here. They're giving you a lot. There's Orange Frog. Oh, hello? Does he have any trades yet? I don't think so. You? Trade. Rootling Merchant. I can buy some of this stuff, actually. Berry bush. I want a berry bush. Meat pie recipe. Dough. Oh. Okay. Hello, guys. Hello. Who's in here? Is there anyone in here? I can't take anything. I have to pick up apple. No, I can't take anything. Not even little items. But that's okay. The deer. Hello? Yes? I want my volume up a little bit. I can hardly hear it. If it's too loud for you guys, let me know. My computer's been doing some silly... To sit? Oh, it's a bench. I was like, I can command the rabbit? I got a little confuzzled there. Some birds. Got a lot of memories. So let's race through here and... Oh, this is too scary. Get through him! Get through this! Ah! I am not equipped to face him. I don't even have I don't have anything. Berries. Alright, so... This feature breaks constantly. I don't know if it's me or Hytale or what, but, I have tree drops. So, they drop their saplings and some decorative leaves, but... Oh, crude sword. Crude sword. Okay, I should need a crude sword. What was it that I needed for this? Rubble. Okay, but yeah, the tree drops, sometimes they seem to bug out after everything has worked fine and I haven't touched anything and they start dropping oak. I don't know how to fix it. My apologies. Although, it is early access. I'm sure in the future I'll learn how to get things working. Grifflings! Guys, these are one of the modded... Grifflings, they'll run away from you, but they want apples. So, I don't have apples to tame. They're a little fast. But yeah. There's the Grifflings. You used to be able to just ride them, but they'll run away from you afterwards. F to tame. So he wants an apple. But I'm gonna try for rubble so that I can make a hatchet. Let's make a hatchet. And then cut down a tree. I think oak... This is a beech, but I think it'll drop its saplings. Yes, it works! At least this tree works! There's a little bug with the leaves. They're unbreakable. So if you do play around with beech leaves, I mean, you can break them in creative, but I need to fix that. That's something. I'll be completely honest. What's broken? Stuff's bound to break. It's... I am a... amateur modder. There we are. What else have you dropped? Anything? I don't know if I got oak drops. May not be. But it's worth getting some logs in any case. A wooden chest? Yeah. Campfire? That'll be good. Some torches. Very necessary. I'll put these in a slot there. Let's go see what other kind of logs we can get. And let's replant some saplings here. I'm trying to figure out how to get them to drop less. I'm gonna play around with that, but I'm terrified of the mod breaking again because it seems to do that so much. So that's why I've been lazy as to fix anything with it. Understandably, I think, because I want it to work well for people who also enjoy the mod. Birch sapling, and that one drops the right thing, but let's see. Birch sapling? And we do have with sunflowers. We should be able to craft sunflower seeds as a snack. Alright, hello little turkey guys. Tetrabird. Yeah, I forgot. You guys are cool. And now, I don't have any kind of base at the moment. Mealy drakes are all over. Wow, that's a big flock. Huh. They're so cool. And they have a little language. It might spook people. Hello, Lord Griefington. Welcome to the stream. Howdy, howdy. I am playing on a new world with, the FarrenVale quest, the first one. So in the beginning of the video I did read out the manifest, but you can see it here. Feel free to pause if you want. But this is the manifest that you'll craft first from King Augustine. You know him. You know him. But I'm starting my official Let's Play FarrenVale world. Hello guys, what do you like? Pumpkins. You guys are picky. Pumpkins are kind of difficult. But there is corn just growing right here, so I should just take it. I need to figure out... Oh, castle! I gotta figure out where am I gonna make my home. I typically like the boreal areas. So I should travel north for the boreal areas. There is a bear. I'm nervous about the bear. That's okay. I don't have to go anywhere near the bear if I don't want to. Oh, memory? Grass fiend? Hello? Where's the grass fiend? Oh, there he is! Hello! Hello, little guy. How are ya? These guys don't provoke unless provoked back, or they don't hurt you unless you provoke them first. I want that to change because the grass fiend is supposed to be a fiend. It's a pest. It's not a nice guy. But I also gotta work every creature into the idea of the empathy. So I want things to have some kind of you have to learn the understanding. You have to understand how the different creatures live. Oh, alright, so there's that. I'm gonna have to find a place to base. So I'm gonna travel a little bit. Let's go around these rocky area, the cliffs. I really like these cliffs. Ah! It kind of cuts into a whole new cutscene animation. Why can't I climb? Alright, but let's do this. Past the entire swamp. I don't know, why did I stump on that? What if I break the wheat? Same thing. Okay, I thought maybe I would get the seeds from it if I broke it. But I'm gonna go through here. I'm getting a lot of memories at the moment. It's a little shocking. I'm gonna collect some mushrooms because they do spread as far as the last time I played. They spread and they're a food source. Not the best, but a food source. I like farming. Alright. I'm gonna get some of these. Alright, just a few. And let's be on our way. We're getting into some dangerous territories. There is a bear. I'll be careful. I see him. Oh, and there's another castle-y thing. Where? Where on the map is that? That's a pretty good castle. I like finding all the different structures. There's so many. Oh my. There we are. So my goal right now is to just start setting up my base, and then I can focus a little bit later on getting the NPC spawned in, the first quest done. Got him. Wait, where am I? I am still going north, but... Yes! Oh, there's a big bone there! I need to explore that. I want to see what that is. There's a big, creepy... Oh. I hope the bear didn't see me. My stamina is like, you don't want to mess with that. I thought so, but I kind of like it. You can do 2 grass fiends. One that attacks, one that only fights back if you attacked it first. Makes them more immersive. That's a really good idea. Huh, I like that. Perhaps... I want them to be kind of like snakes. What do you think also about this idea? Snakes seem to like eating eggs and stuff. Like, that's how I relate snakes to. So, perhaps you can tame a grass fiend with, like, chicken eggs? And do some kind of farming thing with the... Ooh, there's trout or something. Do some kind of farming where you have, like, a little grass fiend farm, and perhaps if you do something with chickens, too. Like, they automatically hunt your chickens, or collect eggs or something. They may, like, want to scoop them up and take care of them like their own young or something. Maybe not just eat them. So maybe they will collect extra chicken eggs for you and they'll give it back to you. Like if you trade out something that like a dog's holding in its mouth. I know, like, it's funny. My mom does this thing where if her dog like picks up a piece of cloth or something off the floor, like a rag or something, she'll like trade it. So the dog gives her the thing it found and she gives the dog something else. Like if you give the grass fiend that you've tamed something, it'll give you an egg back and it'll be like, oh look, I foraged for you. My guardian or something. Oh, Frost Fiend! Good ideas? Ah, thank you. Same to you. It's so much fun. Figuring this stuff out. Brainstorming, that's the word. Figuring that out. Brainstorm. Frostmark? Tundra? And there's the big bone I saw. That's so scary. I like it. I don't want to get rid of it. Oh, he has an arrow. I'm not healed. Oh my goodness, I need to eat something. I am scared. Do I have meat? No, I do not. I'm toast. Oh my gosh, he's coming forth. I'm toast. Oh no. Can I get him though, without dying? I have berries. Where am I on the maps? So there is a lot of forest. There's some kind of a camp there. A huge camp. I think that might be Outlander. But this is a pretty neat area. I really like that. I want to see what this... Create marker. Oh! I'm going to do pink. Pink. Create marker. I'm interested in that land. Oh, good. He went way down there by the river. I'm free. I'm free to pass. But I should live somewhere... Aubergine! There's wolves. I gotta be careful. It is getting dark. I didn't think that through properly. I should have found a base sooner. But, you know, I like talking. A lot. Boreal Reach. There we are. It's just past this mountain. And I know I can grow fir trees and cedar trees and redwood trees properly from the tree dropping. So at least that's good, because I love those. Here it is. That's where I thought looked really pretty. Trees and mountains surround, but have an open plain. That's where I love building. This would be a good area for my, thing. Ooh, it's a floating barnacle. And cows. There's some bones here, too. It's a strange area. What else is there on the map? Can I make a crude bedroll? Oh, I'm gonna need plant fibers and hide. So I think cows would drop medium hide, so I need like a rabbit. Because I've got to skip the night. All the void creatures could spawn. Nervous. Nervous. I don't know about this area. I kind of want something more lush. It is really pretty, though. Like, what's over here? What could I do in terms of, like... Oh, right here, actually. That looks wonderful. I know it's so dark out, but I can make a crude bedroll if I come across a rabbit. There's some grifflings. I don't have apples to tame them. It would be so easy to travel by griffling, but I don't have any apples. Oh, there's way more bones over here. Okay. Wait, create map marker. Remove marker. Create map marker. Oh! So, I need to face that way. I thought, wait, am I going in the wrong direction? But I just trusted the process. It was bringing me right back to my other marker. fine in the dark. It's okay. I'm just a little scared. Everything will be fine. I'll figure it out. Ooh. Lots of snowy stuff. It's hard to see in here. It's very hard to see. Iron? Or wait, no, that has to be silver. I don't think I could break that at the moment. Yep. I'm just gonna follow this huge mountain range. Oh my. It's probably gonna be a dangerous journey, but I mean, the fortunate thing is Hytale map makes everything look like it's so far away, but it's really not. What are those trees? That's really weird. Wait, what are those? Redwood? Something's happening down there I'm not aware of. Yeti! I'm not ready for the Yeti. I'm gonna go around him. He looks really scary. He's just laying down. He's not worried about a thing. I am. I'm not like him. Alright, so I can't see a thing, honestly. With the darkness of the game and the glow of the light in the room here. There's a bear. I got trapped. I'll make it through. Pine cones. Oh, it's a mouse. Phew. I'm like, oh, everything's gonna kill me. I don't want that. Ah, I've been blocked by the trees. Well, I'm following this little ridge line here, and I think very soon I shall be... Oh my gosh, that was scary. Very soon I should be, reaching my destination. Come on. Where am I? Alright, through here. Across the river. Salmon discovered? Okay, at least that's not a bad guy. I don't think I've collected the bear memory because I haven't gotten up close to the bear. Reasonably not. Did you get the server to work again? Just a question. Take the time you need. Oh, I want to. I have not because there's still some things that are broken, and it's unfortunately, I know you don't mind. I appreciate what you're saying. Unfortunately, every time I think I fix my mod and I upload a new file for it, I go back in the game and I realize that something I didn't even think to check broke completely and I need to fix that. It's like, oh wow. I'm so happy Hytale updated, but again, this is the first update that's ever did anything with my mod and, like, ability to play the worlds, so I'm honestly a little overwhelmed with fixing it, so I spent most of the morning figuring out how to get the grifflings and stuff to spawn again, but sadly, no, I have not gotten the server up and running. I'm expecting it'll be, like, at least a few days. If I can, by miracle, get it working sooner, that would be amazing. But I don't have an estimate. Sorry to say that. Like, I'm working on my mod because I can access my mod, but I cannot access the server. So I need to update the mod for the server, but the stuff that is changed in the mod would break some of the stuff that I've placed in the server. That's the sad part. I think it's trying to get me. Ooh! Oh, I'm used to my iron daggers. This is taking forever. Oh my gosh. Got him. This is the clearing? Yeah, like, I noticed, like, Kirstoff, he's a little broken. Not in a bad way, but in a way that... would mess with some of the things that I have set up for him in the server, so, like, that's one of the things. I want to make sure that, since people might have had animals from my mod, like, captured or something, that it's not going to get rid of them from the world if I name them something slightly different, or like, whew, it's phew, that's wipe the sweat off my forehead. That's the kind of feeling this is giving me. Now I really need to find a bunny. I can't do anything if... Why don't I put my stuff in the chest? Because if I can come back here, I can at least put my valuable things in here. For now. For the moment. Oops, can I make another... I gotta make one more chest so that it can be a... double? Oh, no! It placed in front of the grass. Let's do that. And then we can go in here and place in some more stuff. All my essence, that is very important. Lots of essence. Campfire, sunflower, okay. So I'm gonna need those, and I'm gonna need... I got the sticks, the logs, the plant fibers. Where are they? Oh, there they are. I can place down the campfire here. I can put half my sticks in. Do I have anything to cook? Mushrooms. Yeah. Make a little bit of food. There we are. That's gonna make a little illuminations happening. Little organization. The plants. This stuff. All the plants. I want to grow some white mushrooms here because those emanate a little bit of light and they're nice. This is a good area. It's just extremely dark. So let's see. Is there a rabbit anywhere? I need a light hide. Now imagine if on the map you could toggle seeing where creatures are. Of course that would get very cluttered, but just momentarily in your area, I think it would be cool to be like, oh, chicken there, rabbit there, 2 cows there. Seems helpful. Ooh, there's bad guys. I don't want to go in that direction then. I have like nothing protecting me. Some rabbits anywhere? I like this little area, but I want to see it in the daylight, so I gotta skip the night. Oh, void larva, hello. Yes, very nice. I love void larva. They're just the best, aren't they? They're so sweet. Oh, there we go. And then can I block? No. I block, and then bam. And then I got him. Oh! He had a friend! Alright, whoa. That's... Nope, he's gonna try and be smart and clever here, but it's not gonna work. Oh, got him. Alright, anybody else who is trying to get me? I heard you could tame the bunnies with carrots. Oh my gosh! Yes, and you're right, and they stand up if you ask what they want. They stand up on their hind legs, and it's funny. Oh, he's, void spawn. No. Thank you. Scary. They stand up on their hind legs. I don't know. Like, do bunnies actually... Do they drop anything? Do they produce anything that you might like? I might have to mod that, like, rabbit poop fertilizer or something. Seems legit. I had a bunny. My mom used to make... Growing up with the rabbit droppings, she used to make what she would call bunny tea, which was like that turned into like a fertilizer, like liquid that we would feed our plants. It was so gross, but it was so funny. I guess it's like a good idea. Here we are. So I have food. Finally. This is slow. This is so slow pace. Makes me think. This is such a nice area. I always like living near here. Like, Miss Willow's house can be here, but I can also do some quest stuff in there. Like, what's keeping me from exploring? Some of those go in there. The mushrooms, the plant fiber. Let's see. I gotta find a bunny of sorts. No. Those are bad creatures. Let's see. I got these glasses which are helping my eyes not feel bad being on the computer. So now I can play Hytale a little longer without feeling, like, awful in my head. I feel like, just like the abundance of animals is... This doesn't seem like it's the right place for me to live. What am I looking for? I'm indecisive. If I go down here... Where's my spawn? Maybe right here. Create map marker? Am I allowed to? No, I'm not allowed to. Alright, so that is... Ah! Let me move the map. I want to go around. Let me take some of my stuff back. I'm changing my mind. If there's very few animals in this biome, it just might not work very well. And it's a far ways from there actually being animals in the plains. I know that there's an ocean in between, or a long travel. So I'm thinking maybe I bring, if I like the pine trees and that's the thing that I want, maybe I bring the pine trees to the other biome. So now that I have tree drops, I can take them with me. I'm gonna take all my stuff. I'm gonna take the chest. The glasses suit you? If it makes you feel better, great. Yeah, I'm glad you like them. I'm not used to wearing anything there, so it's like, feels a little strange. But I know it's, well, worth it. Does make me feel better. I've always... When I was younger, I had a fascination with blue light blocking glasses because I wanted the experience of wearing glasses, and I thought that was really, really neat. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get blue light glasses. And I collected so many different pairs just for an accessory. And I forgot about that phase of my life for so many years. And then I was like, oh wait, I'm having problems with the screen. Did I forget? I wonder if the blue light glasses actually help me. And I tried and I found a cheap pair and I was like, okay, it actually does help me. Maybe the particular brand I got really was a good one. I don't remember what brand it is, though. I'll have to check. I just found ones that I thought looked cute. Alright, this direction. Oh, there's a Yeti! Oh, I woke up the Yeti! No! Miss Willow, why are you doing that? You woke the Yeti! Don't fall! Miss Willow, please don't die. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Is there a Yeti? I can't see. I don't know if there's a Yeti. Ah! I am crazy. I'm like just walk into a Yeti's fortress like... Miss Willow. Why must you? Ooh, it's purple outside. What's going on here? I like the purple. I don't want the purple all the time. But I wonder if magic is afoot. Marsh snake? Oh, this is where there's bad things all over. Oh! There's probably fen stalkers. Those are OP and they're fast and... I have way too many valuables I cannot lose. Something is chasing me. I don't like that. So I hear it. Something is continuously chasing me. Pike? Oh, that's not bad, is it? Please don't be chasing me. Oh my gosh, I think Hytale made the void crawlers faster. They're insane. Where am I? Oh, I'm almost there. I'm almost where I wanted to be. Right in front of the biome I like. Easy access, but still in the... Ooh, more of them. Still in a very plentiful, lush biome with animals and happy things and trees. Oh, there's like a mine shaft. I have never come across that. That's so cool. This is a nice place. Can I put down stuff so that I don't lose it? Let's quickly put my valuable resources away because I'm panicking. I don't want to lose it. There we are. I need to find a bunny. I think dawn is approaching, so that's good. I may not need to skip the night, but I do need to set a respawn point, so I need the bed regardless. Oh, I don't want to kill the piggies. What is that? Oh, it's a bear! That is actually a bear. I thought that was a cow. No. Oh, Miss Willow, please. My stamina. No, he's still there. He's still... I'm not swimming fast enough. There's a bear. I can't believe... There's just always gonna be... a challenge. Always. That's okay, though. That's okay. I can learn to improve my skills. I can eventually not be afraid of the bears. If I try really hard. Maybe there is loot in here that includes light hide? May I? May I please see if there is light hide? No light hide, but I shall take... What is it here? There is a light... Plant fiber. Plant fiber. Plant fiber. I did get a light hide. I had a weird feeling that there would be light hide in there. Plant fiber. I need 2 more. Oh, wait, no, I need 2 light hide. That wasn't enough? Plant fiber. All the plant fibers just hanging around here. Any more? What happened? There's all the plant fiber I need, but I need 1 more hide. Is there something else? If I don't have to kill an animal, I don't want to. I mean, empathy is a big thing in this world, as King Augustine said. And we want to restore that, and killing animals needlessly, that's not being very empathetic, isn't it? So let's try to keep that virtue in mind. Any light hide? I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna put this away, the mushrooms, some logs, arrows, linen scraps. We're gonna search around. I think I can take this skeleton on. Oh, there's 2, but he's bothering me a little bit. Oh, did I not get him? He has a friend. Oh, oh, oh. I got him. That was very dangerous. I need to heal myself. Immediately. Oh, I got messages. So sorry, so sorry. I'll check them very momentarily. Alright, I don't mind brands either. It must do the job. Water always block those creatures. Yeah. You mean like jumping in the lake like I did? A little smart. Oh, there's a bear right there. There's bunnies. I'm so sorry, guys. I think if I don't... I have to... They're just little bunnies. I don't know if they'll drop anything then. I feel like I don't know what to do. Maybe this place actually has some... I didn't check in here. Maybe there's light hide. Maybe I don't have to kill an animal. There's an apple. I can tame a... There is light hide. I did it. I did it without killing anything. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. I like taking that pacifist route whenever I can. That's gonna be a huge thing in this story of FarrenVale. Oh, wow! A lot of people are watching right now. How are you good? I can't talk. This is very exciting. How are you doing, guys? In this video, I'm actually going through, in a new world, my FarrenVale Fantasy mod, which you can download on CurseForge, and it adds a whole ethereal story of mythical creatures and dragons and quests, and I finally just added my first quest. So you have the Manifest of the Kindred King here, which will introduce you to the whole empathy aspect of the world. So I am so excited. I'm updating it very, very slowly, but it's gonna forever be being updated as far as I am concerned. So, no surprises there. There we are. Respawn point set. I think that is. Did it say? You have set a new respawn point. Perfect. Now I should be all set. And I want to craft a reliquary. So I need any stone. That is going to be the next thing for me to focus on, is continuing the first little quest that I have. So I am going to try to craft the next part of the story, and then you guys can see. There we go, workbench. I'll get somewhere, at least. There we are. Reliquary? Ah! I need the Manifest of the Kindred King to make it, though. I need 6 any tree logs, so let's make the reliquary! Haha! Takes a while. 5 seconds. There we go. This is gonna be the progression tool for the story, or the main one at least. Press F to open reliquary. Haha. Okay. First quest. First quest. So we have reliquary quests shop, so we can buy bits and everything. There's gonna be way more. This is just what I have for the first update here. Ironing it here. Reliquary completion, so we need to complete this, and there's no way to, I guess, make the player go through the quest right now in order to collect the reward, but most people, I think, would not want to cheat and would feel like why play a quest mod if you just want to skirt through all of it and just get the NPCs in there. It's like, I don't know, I feel like most people would want to actually complete what it says and feel good about it. And then there is the reliquary summons. Summon Alfonso the Pony Express Messenger, and that's his crystal. Here we are. So, with a plant fiber, we can get our first Pony Express station. Let's make the quest. Let's read it. Alright, you ready? Oh. The very beginning of your adventures starts with a means of travel and a messenger, of course. Alfonso, the postman of Farenia, has been brought forth as your personal starter, tradesman, and messenger from my kingdom. It's of utmost importance to get him stationed here in your land, in a safe area, preferably out in the open plains. There are a few steps you must take to bring our land's greatest traveler out here to your area. Farenia is the township structured in FarrenVale history to start all heroes on their grand journey. Let's begin your journey by building the Farenia prophecy. First, you must find a place to build a safe, small house for Alfonso. Offer him a small but homey space to house future workbenches and trading blocks. He must be prepared with a connected outdoor stable space for his horse. That includes a great stallion from the plains. Once you put your creative flair on this build and bring him a messaging station worthy of your time and a home for his horse, you are to summon Alfonso, of course. You'll find his summoning crystal within the Reliquary's summons category. Remember, the many characters in the FarrenVale universe will always be learning new craft and trades, missions, upgrades, and more, to help you as our hero. Keep coming back to visit these old friends to see what they may have in store for you in the future. To be sure you have completed these quests and gain reward in the form of FarrenVale bits, King Augustine has offered you the completion trades to move on to new reliquary tiers and progression. Open the completion tab inside the reliquary to lock in your completed quests using the scrolls from the quests, as well as some proof items related to that specific adventure. It is important for Farian leaders to have an excitement in exploring and interacting with each adventure. Perfect. It's a mouthful, but this is obviously the first quest, so it has to be a mouthful to understand. We have the reliquary, and we have the Pony Express station quest, which is to build the NPC, the Pony Express messenger, Alfonso. We need to build him a safe house with a connected stable and horse, with enough room for future blocks that could relate to him, somewhere in the open plains where he's safe and sound. So we've got to build that, and then we can get his summon, so we need FarrenVale bits to do that, and that is why we can trade for FarrenVale bits by trading in with the Reliquary quest shop certain items from around the world, but we can also get some in return too, so we can buy an iron ingot for a bit, and just makes the whole world come full circle, you know? But there we are, we've got to build our house, but now we know what we need for Alfonso. And I'm wondering what a good space to house him would be. Probably somewhere over here in a big, wide open plain area. I know there's going to be a lot of future builds for Farrenvale, and Farrenvale is basically what they described as the township. So that's the starting area for heroes to basically start out their whole journeys. So I am assuming a good place for Alfonso, the Pony Express, is going to be somewhere large, somewhere wide open where you're going to probably build a lot of different houses and different factions and places for these NPCs. Hello, mealy drakes over there. Aren't they very, very nice today? They're looking very happy and jolly, flying all around. Love the mealy drakes. If you want this mod, there is a link to CurseForge in the description. But there is a workaround because the Hytale update did break my mod a little bit, so there's a workaround in the file description for you to read, but it does work. The mod does work. Alright, we have all this stuff. Everything is looking good. I can start working towards a home for me. I'm gonna put this in here, and I'm gonna put... I need some food to cook up. Builder's workbench. Why don't I? Oh, we also have the cornucopia, so we need plant fiber. That'll be a good block. That's from the mod. Little workbench right there. Put some things in and see. What can we create? Not too much that I need at the moment. But what do I start with? I probably want to go collect and start building my cabin. Cabin might be really nice. So I'm gonna get some stones, first of all. Oh, Hytale makes me so happy. Oh my gosh. It's like my little separate universe that I can do everything in, and it's beautiful and happy and jolly, and I think about it so much. Hytale just brings me so much peace. I have been waiting for this game. It's been like 7 years of just agreeing with it. And finally, it's here. Oh, there's a bear! Okay, nice, nice, nice. So, where am I gonna get my stones from? Let's go venturing and see. I really like these boulders. I don't want to mess with the marble. The marble boulders are just so pretty. There's a mine over here, or a cave, so I can get my stones from in here, perhaps. Let's see. No, that's not the same cave as before. I think it was here. So I'm gonna go in. I don't have food on me, so that was a grand error on my end. Here, can I jump? Ooh! As I say, I don't have food, and I immediately plummet to depths unimaginable. Let's see. I'm just gonna get some stones, build my little house up. 15 people are watching! Hello, everybody! Oh my goodness! How are we doing today? This is the first episode of my Let's Play FarrenVale Fantasy series, featuring a mod that I am making. Lots of stuff. Ethereal world of quests and dragons, and a quest to bring empathy back to an ethereal world. And I'm slowly working on it. So, if you're interested in playing the FarrenVale mod, please be my guest. I have a link in the description to CurseForge. Oh wow. Any and all feedback. I am so up for constructive criticism, how I can make this mod better and better. So I'm so curious. There we are. Just gonna get a lot of these and start things. I'm gonna have to grab some trees, some logs, build up a little bit of my base, slowly work on my base while I work on the quests. It's built upon a system of do it at your own pace. There's no, at least right now in the mod, there is no hot button need to do any of the quests. But if you make the world so far gone what you want, and then like months later want to start the quest and you've built tons of stuff, there may not be enough room to add like the story to. So I recommend, you know, keep that in mind. The mod is gonna want you to build a ton of areas for different creatures and NPCs and everything, so bear that in mind. Alright. I wonder how big I want my first house. I probably just want it to be small, right? Like moderate cabin size? But I also... Okay, I've been watching... Me and William have been having this new ritual every morning, pretty much, of watching, oh. There's a guy who reviews tiny houses, and we've been watching this content, like, every morning, and there's a lot of A-frame cabins that have been blowing my mind. They're so gorgeous, and I love the style of A-frame. So I was thinking perhaps I just get a lot of wood and make some roof blocks, a ton of those very, very sharply slanted ones, and make an A-frame cabin as a different thing. Oh! Hello, skeleton! No thank you. You're very rude. What are you doing here? This is my beautiful little area, and you've just kind of ransacked it. Ugh, anyways, rude skeleton aside, it's a A-frame cabin would be really nice. So I'm curious. This is beech. What is a very common block that I could work with? Oak. What's oak and birch gonna look like in terms of roof color? I think this is gonna be like slate, kind of bluish. Nope, not looking for that. Orange, no. What's beech? Softwood, no. Still no. I'm gonna look for a slightly different... Why don't I try a redwood? I don't have a hatchet. Where's my hatchet? What happened? Okay, Miss Willow. Where'd you put your hatchet? Let me see. Where? Where? Miss Willow, there it is. There it is. Alright. I'm gonna get some redwood and see, is that a color roof that I want? Red might be nice. A red A-frame? Red A-frame cabin. Bear! Hi! No, thank you. I love how I always see a bear when my stamina is 0. Why? Why the coincidence? Alright, or I could also get cedar. I like both of those. There's a Yeti right there! Why am I picking my house right where a Yeti lives? This is why I don't want to put Alfonso here, because the Yeti's just gonna get him. What is over there? What's in the tree? Oh my gosh, it's a crow. I got so scared. 2! There's 2 Yetis! There's 2! There's 2 Yetis. There... Let's see. This is not a good thumbnail region. Actually, this... That's pretty cool. Let's get a little screenshot. There we are, there we are. Okay, okay, okay. Anyways. Redwood. Oh! Oh! Miss Willow, Miss Willow, Miss Willow, what are you thinking? Oh, I'm not thinking. I am doomed. Alright, let's see. Do I have berries? No. Next thing. That owl scared me so bad. I am about to die. That's not good. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. There's a couple berries here, but there's also Yetis. Mm-hmm. And a bear over there, yeah. So there's Yetis there, but there's berries. And is this gonna be the most stupid thing that I could have ever decided? No, let's run over here. That's okay, that's okay. I'm safe. I'm safe at the moment. Eat the berries. Yetis are coming my direction. I gotta hold my horses. Hey there, Krabby, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you, and I hope you're having a fabulous, magnificent, splendid day. That's the way it should be. Craft your life to be incredible. Ooh, a downy woodpecker. Alright, oh, whoop, there we go. Is there more berries here? Because I would like to eat, and I do not want to die. Ah, there we are. That's okay. That's not the best health, but it's something. It'll get me back home, and I can now cut down a redwood tree and see, is this going to be a good roof for my A-frame cabin? We're gonna see. And then we can get the drops, and we can grow some redwoods down there. See, I will not see having tree dropping their saplings in the FarrenVale mod as cheating, considering saplings are expensive in vanilla Hytale, because they're going to be a very frequent item of trade, and you'll end up using a lot more logs. So that kind of, I think, makes it okay. But if anything is just too overpowered in anybody's eyes, do feel free to bring that up to me, because, you know, I'm just seeing my mod through my own excited perspective, and I'll never be able to see it through the lens of you, so that's why third-party advice is just always so important and helpful. I'm not one to get, like, stressed out or upset by suggestions. As long as people are being friendly, I love constructive criticisms, and I want to know how I can make the mod more enjoyable for everybody, honestly. There we go. Did I get cedar sapling? I did. I am ready to go back home and hopefully get food. Start growing some fun little things. Oh, I want this. I want Yeti! Miss Willow, be careful. I just immediately saw a tree I wanted, and poof, Yeti disappears from my mind. It doesn't exist anymore, and I can't be doing that. That's gonna get me into some deep trouble if I keep having that kind of a Attitude. Oh, there's a grass fiend over there. Hello, buddy. Let's go see him. They're very sweet. Well, no. They're not very... They're sweet looking. They're not sweet. They're neutral, but they will attack if you provoke them. Are you stuck? Are you okay? Dude, are you okay? What's happening? Why are you like that? Are you good? Hello? What's so interesting about right here? I think he is on a little mission, right? You have your own side quest. Understandable. Have a good day. Love Minecraft! Yes, Minecraft is amazing! Gosh, you know, I've been playing Minecraft since 2012. I love it. I also love Hytale. There's something about sandbox games that's... It resonates with my soul. I love both of them. Oh my gosh. Hytale's just like different in my eyes because it feeds a different part of me that it can still be a blocky sandbox adventure, but I feel like it's just so different in its own way that I was a little skeptical at first. Like, alright, is this gonna be so, like, surprisingly close, or is it gonna really feel like a different universe? When you explore how many different things in Hytale, just... I don't compare them. It's easy to compare when, you know, you move strictly from one similar game to the next, or in a very short time frame. Everything seems very compared because, honestly, the only game I ever liked was Minecraft. That's the only game genre and style that suited me to game, and I would not call myself a typical gamer. Because it was just that, so if that's the only game I can compare it to, I mean it all well-intentioned. Furnace. Now I'm gonna use up a little bit of that stone that I got, but a furnace is useful. A furnace is something that I should be considering. I'm gonna put these sticks in here, and I should start planting my trees. Fir trees really just make me happy, but when I go to the boreal areas like this, the grass seems just more dead, and there's not as much animals, but it's like, I love the trees and mountains. Let's have that directly next to where I want to grow some stuff. And then that'll be fine. Oh, spider! And a bear! Nope. I was gonna go after the spider, but then I saw the grizzly, and he was like, I think I could get you. You need to get out of there. You have a friend, too! You have another friend! I don't know about that. One more shot? Got him. Yes. One more shot. I have to heal desperately. Let's see. Quests. I can technically get the reward from that, but I'm not gonna cheat. I want to feel the full benefit of the satisfaction of completing the quest first, because once you get Alfonso spawned, he'll talk to you about some more stuff and have his own interactable stuff that I don't want to spoil quite yet. You'll have to figure that out yourself. More skeletons! Is this a skeleton area? But what was I doing? Roofs! Let's see, redwood, is this... that's blue. That's not what I thought. Cedar? Does that make red? That does make red. Cedar is the one I want. I am going to make 41 of them. Where? Oak? Redwood? Where is it? Oh, it didn't appear! Like, where did the things go? Did it not? That's kind of interesting. Holy mackerel! I can't believe I've got 17 people here. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to help support my little fun. A-frame cabin is what it's gonna be today, except no, I don't want a little border. I do actually want a little border. I have all these cobblestones for a reason. So I'm thinking if I place a little blueprint, everything should be perfectly fine. Right here. Happy A-frame. I'm gonna extend it a little bit more. Decent size, not huge, not extraordinary, just a cabin. A little bit of a modern touch to the medieval look. But there we go. Then I can put the roofs on this. I've never built an A-frame, or attempted to, so this is going to be interesting. Now we have a baseline. We know the shape. Here we go. I want the front door to be here, facing this way. That'll be pretty good. I'm gonna need a ton more cedar logs, though, but that's why I'm sprouting them. Right, where I can keep collecting the resources. Perfect. And then I'm going to want to fill in the middles with wood, but I'm going to have to wait until I have more resources in order to keep continuing this. But red looks really nice for an A-frame, I think. It's not too bright, it's not too far from what a wood color could be. It's almost mahogany, so it seems natural, but also it could be painted. That's why I think that color works quite well. But there's also, it's not hard on the eyes, at least this color red. So we have redwood planks, which look good, but what's oak gonna look like? That's okay. Redwood, redwood. Let's just make a bunch of this stuff with redwood. Planks are ornate. That looks really nice. I'm gonna make 30 of these. And 60 of those. And let's just add some more in here and see what kind of furniture. I'm not fond of the furniture besides the lumberjack sign for the redwood style. So I'm gonna pass on these. They're really cool, but there's a lot going on color-wise. Personally, I want simplistic and then add my own details. So that's fine, but that's why I can make more of these into the planks. And then here. What are these gonna look like? The furniture's okay. Beach might be the way to go with the furniture, except I actually feel like the tavern would be cool. The tavern set, so I believe that it's fir trees I have to get for those. I'm gonna skip the night and then go and see if I can get some food and fir logs. That would be good. Ooh, I'm sitting so uncomfortably. Don't mind me. Alright. Tick-tock, tick-tock. There we are. Ah, beautiful sunrise. I can't wait to explore out there where that mineshaft looking thing is. I don't know what it is. I feel like I've seen it in William's world. It's like a mineshaft. I'm like, it could be that. I'm just gonna grab another bench while I'm at it and just make my little row here until my house is set up. Beds, 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 beds. Oh, I can make a Quebec bed. I don't need a bed quite yet. Right now I'm fine. Old scroll, all of this wooden mug. Very nice. But what I need is some food. I'm gonna go in here and let me see. I think I can eat something. I need to plant some mushrooms that'll spread. So I'll take a little bit of them, and those should spread, and then I can cook the rest in here. Some mushrooms, brown cap mushroom, and these heal my fuel just slightly, and then I'll be ready for the adventure. All right. Nom nom. I've got to get through the bear. I don't want him seeing me. My stamina's not the best. Hopefully those cedar trees will keep growing, but I'm gonna continue grabbing some more from up here and try to bypass the double Yeti situation. The swimming animation, I love it. All the animations and, like, the, wall climbing one, so satisfying to watch. It makes me happy. He just scratched his bum. Those Yetis, I'm telling you, they need to learn a little bit of manners, don't you know? I'm standing right here. Oh my gosh. Holy mackerel. I know there's a bear over there. I see him. So I'm just gonna go past every threat, and I'm gonna go get some more things. Frost Fiend and turnips! Oh, that should be nice. That'll be good for the garden. I don't have a garden yet. To be fair, I don't have a house yet, so I expect nothing. There we are. More cedar sapling. These spawn a little bit of a variety with the leaves, and so you don't get too many saplings from it, which I think is pretty good. Leaves it more fair. I will want the turnips. This is another, and I need some more redwood. I feel like I was out here for more. Fir logs! I am a scatterbrain. I'm like Alfonso. You'll meet him soon if you play the FarrenVale mod. I like looking at the, like, creepy string of tree that falls down. And if you have the, ooh, saplings randomly. That's unique. Redwood sap, 6 redwood sap, okay. And I did get fir seed bag. But I want more. I'm not satisfied with this. I need a little bit more, because I had to climb up the mountain. I had to put the effort in. I had to do all the heavy lifting, so I'm gonna get some good drops. And I'm gonna bring back all the bacon. Here we are. Any more fir seed bag? I got one more. That's fine. Any down here? Let's see. There we go. I got another fir seed bag and pine nuts. Oh, woohoo! There we go. New food item. Yes. You can place the pine nuts too. I realized you can. Oh my gosh. Lord Griefington over here taught me something that blew my mind so much that I was running around the house freaking out about it. I joined into the world of Hytale. There's more. I joined into the world of Hytale for the first time, found a Quebec village, saw that they placed my petty mind could not get past the fact that I saw that in the Quebec village they placed apples. But then I picked up the apple, and then when I went to right-click, I could not place the apple. And I was like, why did they get to place the apple? Why is OBS reconnecting? Alright, let's see. OBS, reconnected. I'm sorry, I don't know why my streaming software just panicked right there. It usually doesn't do that. Am I still here, guys? Let's see, is it recording this? I'm gonna jump a little bit and then see. 25 people are watching. Hello, everybody! Oh my goodness! How are we doing today? Thank you so much for joining my happy little happy place in the forest. This is the world of FarrenVale, my fantasy mod. And this is the first episode of me starting a world with it now that I've added a quest system. So, if you want to play the FarrenVale mod, please be my guest. There's a link in the description. It adds dragons and fun quests and a world that you have to bring empathy back to, which I will be elaborating on. So far, there's not too much, but there are interactable NPCs, quests, and some creatures in the world, like little cat-like griffins called grifflings. There are 2 variants of those. Some snake-like dragons, and there's quite a few things right now. Some quality of life features, like tree drops, and I'm gonna keep working on this for as long as I can think. But I am oh so excited to have this series starting. But I think I just got myself a good amount of tree saplings. My cedars are starting to grow. They're very, very cute. I would love to keep them at that stage. I wonder if I can place a block on the top of them and keep them from growing. Because those are cute. But I probably just want to hand place blocks if I want custom trees. But let's see. I need a hoe to plant the first seed bags. I've got to make that. I need the farming bench. So right now I'm just going to be placing some cedar. They're nice. I like them. There we go. Happy little cedar forest. And redwood can't hurt. Once in a while, I know it's going to create a vast root system that's going to be difficult to clean up, but so be it. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. So if you get the ability to replant trees, I better not be the one complaining about trees. You know what I mean? Everything can be improved. Hello, little bunny rabbit. What do you like? Carrots? But I like the animation where he stands up, so if I can say hi. He didn't stand up that time. Huh. Might have been a coincidence. Lord Griefington was mentioning that earlier. Oh, You're looking at me. Bunny's looking at me. Let's see. Okay, what next? Furnace. Anything that I can furnace up? Pine nuts I can eat. I'm gonna eat some pine nuts. Can I create the cornucopia yet? I need plant fiber. How can I possibly not have enough plant fiber? That's such an easy thing. Alright, well, I'm gonna get the cornucopia, so let me go get plant fibers. I know these trees drop so many, but I don't want to kill the trees. Empathy in this world of FarrenVale is extremely important. And eventually, I'm hoping to add a system where it dissuades the player from wanting to mindlessly kill or deforest or something, and you could gain empathy as kind of like a essence sort of item through doing kind acts to the nature and creatures around you, such as when you plant a tree, you get empathy, or if you grow crops, or if you tame animals and learn about, to like, get the player involved in the story and wanting to learn, oh, how do I tame this? Bring empathy to it. Be kind to it. Even bad creatures that will attack, like, you'll want to discover the ways that you can make friends with them, and that can help bring kindness back to the world, which is what King Augustine wants from you, which is you're here as the hero to bring empathy back, because FarrenVale has an empathetic heart that has been overthrown by the villain, which we'll get to eventually, but we'll see. We'll see. I can get FarrenVale bits, because I have logs. Okay. What else? What was I doing? Cornucopia. Yeah, I can get that. There we are. Cornucopia has a lot of things in it, and it's going to keep growing, so Same as my... It's growing as exponentially as my grand row of benches. Let's put the cornucopia down. See what it has to offer. Alright! Pine nuts we can turn from pine cones. That's good. Good way to use it. Can buy grapes. Meal mounds, which have to do with mealworm and mealy drake farming. Acorns. Eventually those will be able to turn into acorn meal. Like flour. Acorn flour and a process where you can take the tannins out of them and use them as, like, acorn pie. And now I can trade back. I can get cornucopia essence. I can get essence from trading 20 wild berries, so you can get a little bit. It's a bit of a grind, but you can buy Essence of Life through this block. FarrenVale Bit, you can get one for 5 essence as well. Just a lot of farming-related stuff. It's pretty good. So it's good to get all of the different blocks. But let me see, what is my next step? I am going to want some chests to organize my things. Because my inventory is super cluttered. I don't really like that. So let me put all of these in here. Actually, the redwood, I can use these right now. And I can put some of this away. All of these I'm not needing at the current moment. And we have our 61 fir logs to mess with, and that's what I wanted to test out. What kind of furniture do I get from these? It was the orange. It's not a lot, but I do like the fir log as it is. It's very pretty. It gives almost like a Viking feel to it with the really dark wood. Looks very rustic. And I want to figure out where the middle here is, and hopefully I can get double doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. There we go, that's the middle. I found the middle. That's also, I just realized that is a good tool for the kind of cracks that form in it that take a few seconds to disappear. You can count blocks with it, with that feature, so that you can, like, find a middle and the cracks won't disappear on you. Or at least you gotta be kind of fast with it. But I really like that. I never thought of that. That makes a lot of sense now. There we go. I like that. Then I have the decorative planks that I want to put on the bottom. And usually A-frame cabins have a large window system on the front. So I'm going to want to change around some stuff to have room for windows. Lots of light coming in, but with a cabin-y vibe. Wonderful. Okay, darkwood roof. Here we go. Oh. Oh, hello everybody! Oh my goodness, guys! Thank you so much for joining the stream and being so nice. You guys are wonderful. I love the company, and it's amazing. Here we are. I'm actually gonna get rid of these 2 blocks and start building up with the fir logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whee! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm sure this roof is gonna be super tall. So there we go. This looks so crazy. Trust me. There we are. It's this block that I want to follow all the way over here. And this one, too. And I'm going to do the same thing with the fir logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9. That's the same. Alright. Now I need doors and more logs, so hopefully my trees will be growing. Alrighty righties. Do I need to go get more trees, or are you guys gonna... You're very pretty trees. I shouldn't be rushing you. Oh my gosh. Empathy, right? Kindness. Compassion. No stress. No anger. Just empathy. There we are. And I'm sure we have a lot of resources we can use, so I can make more things. We have the redwood planks. Cedar log. We can make more of these roofs. And it's cedar log that has... Oh, and that was still cedar log. We can make some windows. But right now I'm gonna wait. These are the correct roofs. This will make the perfect A-frame cabin. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'll, in this episode, make Alfonso's area, but I'll have to very soon, if not today. I'm not used to spending so much time on a screen, so my eyes and my head and my back hurt very quickly. So I need my breaks often. So that's why I don't ever stream for more than like, 2 hours on a really good day. It's crazy if I ever go over that. I always am like, 1 hour is typically my limit before I tap out, and I'm like, I feel nauseous. I've kind of trained myself to feel nauseous at, like, being online too long. Like, also, I guess it's good. Like, if I find myself starting to scroll kind of mindlessly, now, if I begin to do that at all, I immediately feel nauseous. It's like, I guess in a way that's a superpower, because that's not a habit I like. And I haven't done that in so long. But I like being online when it has to do with Hytale and being creative. I know I have a business on Etsy, so when I'm fulfilling orders and doing stuff like that, that's always making me really happy and feeling productive. But I can share in my own little ways. There we go, more redwood planks. We're getting close to the top here, but I'm going to have to extend stuff. Alright. Once I get half of the roof done, I'll have at least a little bit of shelter, and then I can start bringing my bed in here, maybe ditch the crude roll and make myself a Quebec bed. That would be really pretty. Oh, I know, I dropped Roof. That's so sad. Roof didn't deserve that. What did Roof ever do? Oh my gosh, Hytale, what are you doing? I can't climb. Ah! It wants me to climb in a fancy animation, and I'm just like, I'm not that fancy, though. Here we go. Wait, almost there. I better not get too overzealous. Confident. There we are. I think it's one more of these roof blocks in a row, and then I can reach the top of the A-frame. I can't believe A-frame cabin is possible. Like, to look so smooth. Because of this one block. It is genius. I am so grateful. I can really make the, style I'm going for. 1, 2, 3. Put these up, and then that, and then it's gonna be really tall. And then there. Oh my gosh, so it's 4 more of those. I definitely have enough, and I definitely have enough roof blocks to finish this one side. I am so excited by this. I love the look of this. The block is so beautiful. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it was 5. There we go. 5. And then a little bit of redwood plank. 1 more. And I'm gonna make this, stem out a little bit. Just for the sake of the appearance. I'm gonna do there. Here. It's not too many rows. It'll be fine. There. There, and 2 more. 1, A-frame look. I actually can just climb up my roof to work on the building with ease at any point. And all of this front and back are gonna be windows, big windows eventually, with some really cool patterns. But I can just go whee, oh, and as I glitch. There we are. There's one, and there's one. And there's one. Maybe if I get out of this perspective, it'll be easier for me with the animation it wants me to experience. There's one, and there's one. Beautiful. There's one, and then... No! This better not break! Okay. I'm like, don't read that as a tree. It's not. Right here, if I get rid of this. Perfect. Go back into this perspective, and I can make the length. Oh my word. I am so happy by this. This is bringing me comfort. There we are. 2 more blocks, and then I'll have half of this done, besides windows. Woohoo! A little chimney, too, eventually would be really nice. But see? The color! The color kind of matches every other color in this biome, and it's just... Ah! I need water. I don't have water right with me. Oh, shucks. Oh, there's a little water. I spilled water all over myself. I always do that. Every time I drink water, I happen... Giving myself a heart palpitation. I'm getting too excited here. I always spill water on myself, or regardless, like, I'm at work, I'm trying to drink my water, immediately spills water on myself, and I'm like, please no one walk in and see me like this. On stream, it happens so much. I take a little sip of water, and then boom, I am soaking everywhere. It's like, am I unable to drink water? I must not be. But I do want to pick out something for the floor, and I want something very unconventional, something unique. I don't know whether I want it to be a wood floor. I want cabin-y vibes, but I'm really digging the marble. The marble is piquing my interest more than anything else at the moment. So I'm thinking, what is that? Backpack upgrade. I thought that was something crazy. I can make the bed, but I need a floor. It's storming. Where's all my logs? Here we go. There's no logs in there. Let's put the redwood planks, or what can I make with cobble? Oh, stone brick decorative. Huh. I could go with a simple stone-like floor. Plant fibers and rubble, and I'm going to make myself another... I need sticks, too. Sticks! I'm gonna make another pickaxe, because I'm gonna go get some interesting floor materials. I think that will suffice very well. My cedars are being a little slow, but that's okay. I don't need to finish the other half of the build quite yet. I'll be safe. Except, I'm wondering if I want... I know I can fit different stories in this. This is going to be big enough for at least, like... I can put 2 stories. But... do I want my bed on the top floor or the bottom floor? Probably the top. I always feel like upstairs rooms are meant to be the bedrooms. And I was always disappointed if it wasn't. I remember growing up, I always had an indecisive nature. So, I had a bedroom upstairs, and I wanted a change. I wanted something different. I'm the kind of person who gets not very happy if things are stagnant for too long, so I've always, like, every couple of months, I've moved my bed around growing up. I've moved my furniture around, tested different things, and needed to shift things up. But I think my family misunderstood that I wanted the bedroom that was downstairs, which I really did not dig. And when I was at school one day, I came home and they had surprised me and moved all of my bedroom into the downstairs room. And I can't tell you how, like, I felt affected. Like, they were so sweet to do that and try to make me feel better and to give me something I wanted. I so did not want to hurt their feelings at all. I was trying to act so happy about it, like, this is all I ever wanted, thank you, I love it! And eventually I told them the truth and I was like, I honestly am having this kind of OCD feeling about it, like, now there's no point of the upstairs of the house, like, I feel comfy there, and I really appreciate what you did. It's a very nice gesture, but we moved everything back, but I felt so guilty. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so sad for them. They went through so much effort to help me. But, oh well. You like bedrooms upstairs? Yeah, I don't like, there's something natural about it. I always like my bed high up. I don't like a low bed. If I could have a bed that was, oh, my pickaxe broke, like the double bed or whatever, but as a bunk bed form, that would be so cool. I know I used to have a bunk bed just myself, but I had 2 beds in it, so I was like always changing around. I was like, oh wow. One night I can choose to be like creepy in the cave and feel all cozy, but I also had the roof slant, so my bed had, oh, hello, no, hello, no, ah, goblin, no, thank you, I'm so sorry, buddy, that's just not gonna work. What is this, though? Shale cobble, but I want this one, this one's pretty and shiny, and it looks slippery like ice. It's pretty cool. But I guess that wouldn't be a nice, house floor plan, is a slippery ice. That wouldn't be good. What about a floor like this? What does this look like upon breaking? Slate cobble. Ooh, 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 ooh! No. That's also not going to work. I'm incredibly picky. I'm realizing that. I am so picky. I should be. It's my house. Ooh, something down there. Way down here. I better not fall. I better be careful. I know I'm super low health. What if I have a green moss floor, guys? What if I do green moss? Is that a little strange? Or should I go for it? Is there enough here? Let me see. Can I? Oh no, it doesn't drop the block, it drops moss. But I can make carpets with the moss. Forgive me, but I need to destroy everything here because I need moss. All of it. Moss makes life better. I'm telling you, moss is beautiful. I am so lucky. Me and William have this little patch of mossy, like thick, like spongy, beautiful, lush moss in the yard. And I'm like, please, let's never put anything here because the moss is just so cool. And I want to sit there. Miss Willow! Be careful! Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh dear me. Poison spiders! Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Miss Willow, Miss Willow, Miss Willow. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Miss Willow. Ah, I fell. I am in grave danger right now. Alright, can I get across without the goblin getting there? I might die. I'll probably die. I don't want to find out. I'm just gonna dig up. I'm gonna dig up. I'm gonna do the smart thing. I think this is the smart thing. Wait. I got a little bit excited talking about moss and I forgot my distressing ailment of being weak. So I'm gonna fix that, and I'm going to make things all better, and then once I am safe, then I can talk to my heart's content, my heart's desire about all the moss in the world. But yeah, we have this mossy area, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we cannot mess with it, because this is my perfect journaling spot. Do you ever just find a beautiful little area that outside in nature that's just like everything fantastical that you could ever imagine, and it's the best thing in the world, and you just want to sit there forever and ever and ever? That mossy area is so soft and nice, and I think that so much should be moss. I remember growing up, my mother said something really, really interesting, and it always got me thinking. We were walking one day down the street, and somebody had a lot of moss just kind of growing and overtaking their front lawn. And she was like, isn't that amazing? Imagine replacing, like, getting rid of the idea of grass and maintaining grass and just have moss, because that moss isn't gonna get tall. Moss isn't gonna, you know, need to get mowed. It's just moss, and it looks really pretty, and it's kind of had that, like, How to Train Your Dragon Burke kind of look to it, and I think that's just so cool. And now I carry that mindset of, like, I need everything to have moss growing on it. Here we are. Are we almost at the surface? We have to be. We have to be. I can't be that deep underground right now. I did not go that far. It's a lie. There we are! But I have to be careful. Whoa! Oh, no wonder that took a while. I came up on the top of the mountain. Oh, boy! Oh, this will be fun. This will be fun. This will be fun. This will be fun. Not that perspective. This will be great. Let's just go home and skip this night really quickly. And hopefully I can get a little bit better at the game and nobody has to watch me with red marks all over because I don't have food. I don't think anybody else has this problem but me. Everybody is good at the game. Not me. That's okay. I've made it this far. I have not died yet in this episode. At least I really don't think. I don't remember dying in this episode. Whew. But I made it, and I'm gonna eat some berries. I gotta heal. Eat to heal? Yeah. I didn't have any food on me, though. We had that spot where nothing grows. I would have done moss, I agree. My grandpa did a carpet? A carpet? He doesn't like moss. Wait, a carpet outside? Doesn't that... Won't the carpet grow moss then, if it's outside because of the humidity? Or was this not outside? This has to be outside that you're talking about. I did that once with a carpet. Actually, that's not that strange. I'm just curious because I set up a tent because I love camping and camping makes me happy. So I had a, like, day camping spot where I brought out, like, a little burner to cook on outside and pretend I'm camping and had a little tent set up. So I brought a little carpet out so that I could sit there and not on the grass and, like, cook and stuff. And that was really fun, except when I brought the carpet in because it had rained, I could not properly clean it and I had to cut the trim off of it because it was a wonderful little rug, but I just wasn't thinking about the consequences of that. But I still have that rug. I got it fine enough. It didn't get that wet. But I did have to take the tassels off because those were not happy. Farmer's workbench. That's one of the... My row of benches is going to proceed. Oh my! Okay, let's continue in this direction here. Farmer's workbench. I think they changed the chicken coop from a much higher tier to now workbench tier 3. I think I'm correct about that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm thankful about that because I wanted a chicken coop. And on William's server, or his world, I finally got us chickens. And I didn't think I would be able to do that. Now we have the option of blue moss or green moss, and I think, what's gonna look better with the red? The red roof. Blue or green moss? What's this one? Dark green, no. I can make the blocks again, but with plant fibers. Short moss? Hanging wall moss now? I think blue moss might be the way to go. Oh, I just need regular moss to do that, but I specifically need blue moss to make the blue moss rug. But I'm gonna craft that. I have a lot of those. That is blue moss, but... Oh, it's because I lack the plant fiber! That's what I'm like, I have 100 of these. Why am I not... Why is nothing happening? It's because I need the plant fibers. Moss. Do I need to go get more plant fibers? Oh, well, I am flabbergasted. Although, that is a really pretty floor idea. I totally forgot about the floor. Look at all of these kind of gravels. There's so many gravel. So much gravel. I'm surprised. So there's grass blocks I can do. I can do, like, mud. Although, for a floor... I think my best bet is to actually just go chop down some more trees and get some more resources that way so that I can work with a little bit more here. There is ash trees. I can mess with a little bit of these. That would be good. So let me take this one down. Some kind of green plastic fiber carpet. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now. We had some of those growing up. Some pretty colorful ones. They were crazy. I didn't think they felt good on bare feet, though, but I would slip on them if I wore socks, so it's like, well, it's a lose-lose situation for me. I have some really extreme sensory issues since early childhood, so a lot of, like, different textures and stuff. Like, I panic at them a little bit, so, oh my gosh, there's a lot I could get into with that, but certain things are just a big no-no for me in terms of comfort. I've always, like, oh, who are you? Oh, it's a little piggy. They've got, like, fur. They're shaggy pigs, and he's got a mustache. He's got, like, a Fu Manchu or something. That's cute. But, yeah, it can be tough for me, so I complain a lot about stuff like that, little stuff, to many other people, but it's like, I just want to be comfortable. I can't be comfortable. There's always something new that I'm struggling with. It's like, so I'm working towards, you know, feeling better about a lot of those things. I didn't cut down this tree? What am I doing? I thought I did. I imagined wrong. Let's see. Here we go. 40 people are watching right now. Guys, I have a message for you, and I need you to know it. Today? What day is it? The, 19th? 19th? 20? 19th? I think it's 19th. Yeah, it's the 19th. Today, enjoy it. Be happy. Make that choice. Be happy. It's a wonderful day. There are 100 million happy, wonderful things you can do today that will be amazing. There's no better time than to be happy now, okay? Happiness is wonderful, alright? Healthy happiness. We can all strive to make every day better and better than the last one. And thank you also for joining my stream. I want this channel to be a very positive little corner of the Hytale community, where I'm creating the FarrenVale Mod here, which I'm playing with some of the quests. I went through them earlier, but also just talking about a lot of positivity. I want this to be a happy, happy gosh jolly place of joy. So, feel free to subscribe if you like that idea, and I'll be here to have some nice things to say whenever you need them. There we are. There's so many different ivies. What is the red ivy? Poison ivy? That's funny. But we've got all these ash logs that we can test out. Hundreds! I don't know how that one tree was hundreds, but that's very intense. But for floors, I could potentially do something like the top of the ornate hardwood planks looks pretty cool, but for right now, these thick planks, that should work. I'm gonna make 100 of them, and I'm gonna work on the floor, and then I can place the bed down. We've gotta get some stuff happening in this build. We already do. I mean, besides the windows, we got one half of it built up, and we do need some lighting. Oh yeah, guys, don't be shy to chat. Don't feel like you have to, but I like to think we're a really friendly bunch here, so feel free to talk away and have a great time. And I'm always trying to look down and read the chat, too. I've never been a fan of putting it on screen, but I have my phone next to me, so I'll see messages. I wonder if I'll need more than 100. I think I will need more than 100 hardwood planks. It doesn't look like I will, but it should. I have enough. Apparently ash is considered the hardwood. So that's good. I know I can get lots of those. Plentiful. And do I have ash saplings dropping right now, or no? I don't think so. I don't think I collected that. I think that was one of the ones that bugged out in the mod, and I'm working towards fixing it. Same with oak. Oak is the one weird one. Hytale uses oak leaves and sapling as, like, the base for the other trees. So, if I have tree drops for oak, it seems to break everything else. So I need to experiment a little bit further, but right now I'm very scared to touch that tree drop mod, because it will work for days. I won't touch a thing with it, and then other people will download exactly that, and then say that it's bugged in the way that it bugs. And I just don't know how a mod is able to decide to sometimes work and sometimes not without anything being changed or manipulated or anything. It's very strange. Nothing, no circumstances are changing, so it's an odd thing. So I'm still working on it. I can't get too hurt over it. Alrighty. Well, I think I'll be able to finish about 3/4 of this floor with the 100 planks. And that'll be good. I don't need to finish everything, but I also know, based off of my own patterns, I get very lazy, and if I find a better area that I think is more beautiful to live, I have a bad habit of leaving half-finished houses everywhere, because I'm very indecisive on where I want to be. So I'm trying to get into the habit of, I need doors too. I'm trying to get into the habit of, you know, finishing what I start. I hope Hytale updates something with the trees, because the drops are a very important feature to me. At least to mod. I don't think with the way their game is working right now, with the essence system, I don't think they're going to make trees drop saplings. That's my best guess, but I am putting that. I've put that to the best of my ability in the mod. Here we are. More ash. I'm gonna make 10, 20, 30, 40. I think that will be perfectly enough And can I make some doors? Simple wooden door? Okay, but redwood? I'm not fond of the lumberjack one. What about birch? What kind of door is that? No, thank you. Are there stone doors? There are. Dark temple door. That's cool, but no thanks. Slate cobble? Any more woods that I can mess around with? I don't think so. So I believe I'm just gonna go for a simple wooden door. How many did I get? Just one? Uh-oh. Oh no. Simple wooden door. Okay, that's the same thing. I need 2 doors. I forget. Here we are. I need a means of fancy entrance. Why did I put caps lock on? There we are. Right here. And right here. Woo! A little bit of a log here. Oh, that's ash. That's, it's an okay gradient. I'm not gonna complain about that. That's fine. But I do have cedar trees that have finished growing. Nope, not yet. I gotta finish the, where are my hardwood plank? I just made regular hardwood planks. I needed the decorative. Oh no! I'll use them for something though. Oh, that's so sad. I gotta do this all over again now. Fine. We'll see. These can then turn into, can they turn into ornate? No, they can't. Oh wait, yes they can. I didn't have to waste a thing. I just fixed it. Where are they now? Redwood planks. Decorative. Hold on, am I confused? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for ash, decorative, these, 10, 20, 30, 40. There we go. I think I just got a little confused what type of wood I was looking for. These guys are growing, so after I do the floor, I'll be able to potentially finish the roof. And with some redwood, I'll be able to make the windows, but I think cedar also will do that. I want the yellow windows. Okay. There we are. Finishing this job. Another pickaxe. Sad, but true. That's life. That's Hytale life for you. Crude pickaxe, not gonna last long. Checkerboard? Oh, for the floor? Oh, that would look pretty. You know what? Checkerboard floor reminds me of, like, chef's kitchens. So, what I'm thinking, if I have a kitchen area, maybe that can be the checkerboard floor. And I can do a mix of, like, birch and one of these dark brown ones. I think that would look really good. Like in a corner kitchen area with some stoves and shelving. The chef's stove. And then you can walk into it. It's kind of like that little, like a bistro kind of floor. That's a really good idea. I really like that. The different rooms, perhaps, when I add different rooms. I want an open floor concept with like a ledge for the bed that overlooks everything. So it's not all just you look up and there's a floor above you completely. So if I have different areas, like corners of the house, they could potentially have different floors. If it's a theme, eh? I like that. I'm getting some ideas. I apparently needed way more of these than I anticipated. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to bring some of my benches in here. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do right away, is move these, because I don't like moving back and forth. This is a little bit annoying. So I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take that one. this one and this one. And the farming one can stay out here. What the heck? I have a bed now, so I can actually get rid of this crude roll and place the bed, have the bed right here in my inventory. I'm gonna place that down, make that my new respawn anchor, so I respawn in the house. Don't fall down the hole, Miss Willow. Gosh. I did that this morning on William's server. It got a little bit too dark, and suddenly I just went pew, all the way down like an entire cave, and you had to grab all my stuff, and it was really sad. Bed right there. That is Miss Willow's bed. Respawn point and furniture workbench. I'm gonna spread everything out a little bit. Furnace right here. Workbench. Builder's workbench. This is what I'm looking for with the ash. And the decorative. 37 of them. Will that be enough? It has to be enough. If it's not, I've lost my mind. There we are. And my hatchet. And this floor will be complete momentarily. And my pickaxe. My hair is probably so frizzy and a mess now. When I brush it, I usually keep my hair up in a ponytail all the time because my hair is just always, if I keep it down, even if it, no matter how many times I brush it very nice, it's within like 10 minutes of doing any activity, even just walking around, it's just poof. It's like, well, what do I have to do to keep it down? It's not even that it's not straight, it's just, it just tangles. It just tangles. It's crazy. I could put benches up here! Hold on, can I? Get them off of the space? Yes. I absolutely can. I like the look of the new update, the furnace. It's very pretty. You can burn tree sap, apparently. That's good. Shelf mushrooms. Some little decorative things. We're gonna have some shelf mushrooms growing up here. Yes, make the cabiny vibe really come to life. Everything in here has been overgrown with mushrooms. And we gotta have some torches. I don't have lamps, but torches. A little torch right there. Little torch right there. Just some lighting. Torch back there. Alright, the shelf mushrooms are okay. Now I've got to take care of these cedar trees. They did their job, they did really good. It's a good thing to replant the trees, so that's why I like it. There we go. We got some cedar stuff. And I have some dirt here, so I can clean up my mess. I need to not be lazy. I know on the server I have easily made a mess with the trees. Not cleaning up the roots that stick out of the ground makes everything not look great. I like the fact that the Hytale trees have root system. It's very fun, but it also leaves a lot of clutter on the grass, so I guess the good thing is it just teaches you some cleanup skills and not be lazy. I don't want the bear to see me, but I want the sapling. Oh, bye. Bear, can you... I don't have a bow and arrow. Can I make a... No, I can't. I have to go into a certain workbench for that. I don't like that he's standing there. He's like puppy guarding my sapling right now, and it's making me a little grumpy. It's making me a little grumpy. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for you to move away, because there's no way I'm taking you on. You're one big bear. I don't want to get too close. I'm waiting for him to move closer to the spider so that I can just sneak and take my sapling. Oh my gosh, don't, no. Move! further away. No, not closer to me. He's crazy. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get the need for replanting trees. He doesn't understand. He doesn't fathom. He's just thinking, I want salmon right now. But buddy, if you want salmon, you gotta go further towards the river. The river blank. The river blank? Excuse me. The river bank is over that way. Over yonder. Oh my gosh, I know I'm gonna get him mad. I've got a sword. I've got a sword. He's going. Do I get the sapling? I get the sapling. I get the logs. And oh my gosh, I did it. He didn't see anything. He didn't even notice. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna plant all my little trees. There's more right here. I need the roof. Trees should grow back if you keep the roots. Slower than normal saplings. Wait, are you serious? Like regular? In Hytale? Vanilla? Is that that's actually a feature? They grow back? I'm experimenting, okay? Now I need to know. But it would be nice to get more trees so you can plant stuff elsewhere. So I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna leave this one. That one's staying. I'm so curious. I trust you, I just really want to see it for myself because I'm a really visual learner. I need to know exactly what I've got to do to make it so. Then I'll know all the secrets of the universe. And I'll do all the secrets of the universe. All the time, everywhere. And then I will become the secret of the universe keeper, right? Right? No? Not that special? I know. Alright, so we have stuff in the house. I totally forgot. I'm excited to try out some lamps, tree sap. It looks like ground cherries. Those are so good. Oh, okay. So, furniture would be good. Halloween wagon? Oh, the irons for the wheels probably. I'm like, why do you need iron for that? That's interesting. Tavern candle? Why does it light up, though? That is interesting. Oh, it's... the tree sap is being used like a wax. That's unique. Alright, some decorative things like this with a candle on it. And do I have anything fun that I can put in the middle? Ice. No. Wait, yes, ice would look really cool. But not in this build. Oh boy. Here we are. What else? What else? Nothing much in here. What was I doing? Roof. Here we are. Let's see. Cedar log turns into both the tavern window, tavern stuff. I only got 68 of them. I would have expected hundreds. Oh no, I would like it to be a feature. Oh, that's what you mean. Trees should grow back. Okay. That makes sense. Yes, they absolutely should. I thought you were saying that was a feature, and I was flabbergasted. How did I not know this? And I needed the redwood planks. Okay. Here we are. Continuing the roof. If I can make a safe enough place... Oh no! Why is it doing it? Alright, there we are. I just have to climb up here and be patient, because it's gonna show me different corners that I could build. It's offering me a whole slew of creative ideas, but I need to hone in on my ultimate patience to make this happen with no stress. Here we are. I'll place one right there. And right... Nope, no, no. Here, patience. And then redwood planks go right here. Woohoo! I'm so excited about the A-frame. I've never tried this, and this is my favorite type of build ever. More than, surprisingly, I like the A-frame idea better than the actual, like, regular medieval cabin that I always build. That style looks amazing, but A-frame kind of, it has little features of modern to go in with it. It makes you look twice. It could be anything. There's so many different styles, like in history and stuff, that kind of could look like this. Like an A-frame cabin. It's very creative. There, and up here is one. And I need more redwood plank here. There we are. Oh, I'm almost there, almost at the top. Could you mod it? So I've looked around a lot with the trees and the code with that. Unfortunately, I'm thinking that I am not knowledgeable enough to do that. Right now, I am not touching any kind of outside of the asset editor scripting. That's something that gave me a huge headache, because I feel like that's something that unless you, like, go to college to learn, it's not gonna be a fun experience. I know when I made the Minecraft mod, just because I was trying to learn from scratch, basically, the coding part of it, it was just so difficult to me because I didn't fundamentally understand it that kind of ruined modding for me. So, sadly, at the moment, I'm not saying never, but right now I'm sticking with what I can do in the Hytale asset editor. Also, unfortunately, I don't think there's a way at the moment to do that, so tree drops, like the drop list is the best I can do. If I can think of how to mod that, I would love to try. I'll keep that in mind, because that is a really, really sound good idea that I think a lot of people could benefit from. That would be amazing. I'm shocked I didn't take any damage there. But yeah, I get a little bit, I'm not trying to sound complainy, but I am the kind of person, sadly, that I get discouraged incredibly quickly. Like, one of the funniest stories, me and William are always bringing this up, he will never let me live it down. I got a new vehicle that was 4-wheel drive. And, you know, I forgot about that feature. I'd never used that. So, I was trying to roll backwards up a hill, and my tire kind of got stuck, and I was like, well, that's it, I'm stuck. I mean, like, I wasn't, like, serious, but it's like, I'm so easy to give up emotionally on stuff, and we're always laughing about that, like, oh, that's it, I'm stuck, there's nothing else I can do, and then he had to remind me, just pressed 4-wheel drive, and then I immediately got myself out of the problem, and I'm like, oh, I was almost gonna give up so quickly on that idea because it didn't work out the first time. That's something I really want to work on, is like, I need the ambition to try harder. I just get so discouraged sometimes. Something I'm not very fond of about myself, but there's always room to be better. Birch sapling. I only got one. That's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna complain about that. Seems more realistic. I want less tree saplings to drop, but I still want, like, at least one per tree, as long as it's a full-grown tree. Like this, I don't want any saplings to be able to drop from that. That's a little cheating, in my opinion. Another cedar, but it is redwood that I want in order to finish the wall of the build. So I'm gonna do this. Plant that. Do I have any more cedar sapling? I do. Here we are. 1, 2. Perfect. I love these. They're gonna look so good around the cabin. There we go. Up here. Oh my gosh, I'm lagging and I'm glitching. I'm glagging. I'm liching. I don't know. What is even the combination word? Redwood is what I need. Is there redwood trees? I have a redwood tree! Hurrah! I didn't even look. I remember I put it back here because it's gonna make a big mess on the ground, so I wanted that far away so that I could be lazy about it and not clean up the mess. I will. There we go. And I can make so much more. Got some leaves. I got a sapling. Couple saplings. There's a good handful of saplings, actually. I really gotta change that. See, it's the drop list chances for all the leaves. So a tree that harbors many leaves is gonna drop more saplings right now than, let's say, a small birch tree. So a redwood tree and a cedar tree have so many leaves. All of those leaves have a chance to drop that sapling. So it's like, for the big trees, perhaps in order what I have to do to make only a couple saplings drop, like 1 or 2, is I need to put many more drop options. So let's say birch drops birch sprigs and birch saplings. Okay, that's fine. There's not many leaves on it anyways. This tree, the cedar tree, has tons of leaves, so there are tons of saplings that are bound to drop from one tree. That seems a little unfair. Overfair, you know? So for the large trees, I may just have to mod different items that can drop from it, like adding in a pine cone to the drop, the sapling, leaves, pine needles, do something like cedar sap or something. There's 5, and that, like, the more items, it should lower the chance of it having to always be a sapling. So I would get less, potentially, from the big trees. But it's like, okay, I have to think about all these things because I want it to be fair, but I also can't not play the game and enjoy it until I have everything sorted out. Because then I go through a thing where I'll get so invested in modding that I will mod Hytale for like a week and not touch any gameplay, and I'll just be frustrated. It's like, I gotta enjoy too. I gotta balance it a little. Playing and modding. It can't be just one, or else I'll lose the desire. I won't lose the desire for Hytale, but you know what I mean. There's just some aspects that are like, you can't let yourself get burnt out. Redwood planks, 71. And do I have more? I need more of those. Cedar? These? 26 of those? Was that gonna be enough? Can I jump? I don't know. It's not letting me. So I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna see. Here we are. We need the redwood planks ASAP. So I'm gonna go down here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. And do I have the? Oh, I need the fur. That means I need a hoe in order to plant those because they come in a seed bag. There's saplings floating around out there that I didn't get, but I need more fur. My inventory's like full, so I have to be very strategic. Ash, that is ash. Okay. Redwood sapling, so many. Perhaps I could make with one of the lumber NPCs, the lumber shop people, maybe to right now encourage some of the trading of saplings, and instead of using all of them and having just such OP amounts of trees, or at least some versions, you could trade saplings for something. That might make some sense. Here we are. We're just gonna get a good amount of these logs. Alright. I'm gonna fill this in with dirt so that we're not cluttering up the land. What can I get rid of here? I'm not being able to collect those because I have too much. I have too much stuff. Brown cap mushroom. Now I collect the seeds. Alright. And collect more of these. There's probably gonna be a Yeti that I'm about to uncover around the corner. I'm nervous. I know there was a Yeti. 2 Yetis. I'm scared. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I've seen worse. Here we are. This tree's gonna come down. I'm gonna take all the stuff. Pine nuts. Instead of 1 brown cap mushroom, I'll take pine nuts. Perfect. Petals, okay. Fill that in. Not leaving holes in the ground. I think everyone would appreciate that. And then that. And all the seeds and the leaves. I can decorate with them. That might be enough. 57, that is definitely enough. What is he doing? This grass fiend is just obsessed. You're obsessed, honey. What are you doing? What? It's been days. Why don't you find something to eat? I don't know. He's creeping me out. He's just kind of like, he's so invested in that block. Maybe there's like a prey animal on the other side stuck. Because they do hunt a little bit. I need to climb up here though and finish the project. Oh my gosh, that is so creepy. Alright. Dark wood roof. Maybe we can finish this little, like, the shell of the build in this episode. That'll be good. I don't know how long have I been streaming. It's probably been more than an hour. It's definitely been more than an hour. No doubt about that. Have more redwood planks, but I also am gonna need all of the fir logs. There we go. Redwood planks. And here we are. Oh, interesting. I just realized. I ran out of those. But up here, I could have put more. I don't think I will, though, because I have already the dark fir log beams, and if I start putting roofs across that, over that, it's just gonna look a little bit strange, so I've got to find something else to do regarding that, because I still want it to be perfectly A-frame. Maybe I'll put some more roof blocks over this. This one's going nowhere. I think I can fit 2 more and get a perfect peak, but that's kind of interesting. Oh, I don't have to fall to my death. I can just climb down the side. I didn't think of that sooner. By the way, if you were replanting, only place 1 dirt block. The roots will replace air blocks. Yes, over 2 hours! Your glasses work well. They must, because I don't have a migraine yet. the keyword is yet. But that's impressive. That's kind of proof it's working, because normally around like 40 minutes to an hour of streaming, I'm like beat. I'm like, oh, my head. I need to relax. I need water. I'm not actually doing bad at all. I'll make 10 chests because I do need a little bit of storage right now. Oh, that's kind of a cool little system look. That looks pretty neat. But I'm gonna open up one of these and just drop some stuff right now that I'm not using. It's cluttering. I'm feeling a little cluttered. Where did I get hardwood stairs? Okay. But I need more cedar. Any fully grown? Yes, I have 3 fully grown sisters back here. Perfect. So you're saying if I place a dirt block and like this and then plant the sapling on top of that, like here. Well, that's a little messy right here. But if I take, where's the saplings? See, I got cedar leaves. Did that one just not drop sapling? Oh, did I complain a little bit too much? They heard me. I think that I offended the tree. But I want to figure out what you're saying and try it. One more. One more, drop a sapling. What's going on? Oh, there is that one tree didn't like me. It dropped nothing but a leaf. It dropped a leaf. It just dropped a leaf. But if you're saying that I place a dirt block like that, and then I put the cedar sapling on top of it? Is that might be. I'll try anything, you know? I'm really up for figuring out. But I have 79 cedar logs now, so you know what? I'm gonna finish this really quick, and we'll see if that works. Let me know if I did it wrong, if that's not what you're talking about. Here, cedar. I'm gonna make 79. I'm just gonna go big or go home here, because this roof is going to be pretty big. Oh, why am I glitch? I'm glitching so much. Here we are. Oh! And I need more of those. Here we are. 79 of these should definitely finish the build. But I have 2 of those here. And some of these. And another roof right there. And this is what I think I have to do. If I place another set right there. I'm rushing now. I gotta be careful. I'll make a mistake. There we are. And then another one here. Oh, whoa. There. Thank you for all the tips. This is, I'm learning so much. It feels like every time I go live playing this, I learn a lot from you guys. I'm always learning. I'm never gonna be perfect at it, but here we are. Just some of these really quick, like that. Actually, no, I don't want that. I want the fir. I want the fir logs across there, and then some regular redwood planks. And there we go. Now I can finish the actual A-frame look. Perfect. That's a perfect peak. I can actually get rid of... No, that's fine. I'm not getting rid of anything. I made a mistake. I thought wrong. That's okay. I was gonna get rid of the planks underneath it, but that's part of the exterior wall, so I'm like, This will work out okay. But here we are. I want these across, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect, yep. And then the roofs. I think that'll be enough. That'll be enough to finish the A-frame. And then there's that little tiny step up, but that's okay. I'm not gonna complain about that. It'll give it a little bit of character. Whoa! I'm falling through the roof. There we go! I think that's it! And I have 11 of these left over. Look at that! A-frame! Yeah, I kind of like that little dip at the top. It makes it look a little bit more natural. Whoa! Yes! Happy, happy! Oh, I love it so much! Oh, that's a perfect house! Perfect house for me. I like it. Can I get the windows that I like? I gotta get more cedar. Ah, the windows are the next part. Big windows here and big windows on the sides. Oh, and then a chimney. I'm so excited about it. I've never done A-frame before. That's such a unique design. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. All of these are growing. Why is this one so tiny? You're so little. Why are you guys so little? You guys are supposed to be giant trees. What's going on here? Maybe it wasn't done. It probably wasn't done. No wonder it didn't drop any saplings. Maybe the other one wasn't fully grown. This one is. I know this one is, for sure. But I can start getting windows there. I'm just gonna say, if you chop down a tree and take out the roots, you don't have to fill up the hole. Just one dirt and a sapling. Oh, do you mean to put another tree in the place? Okay, like this? Sorry, I sometimes I have a hard time understanding instructions through text, so I might take a little bit of a time. So like right here, if I just replace one dirt and then put another sapling is what you're saying, it's gonna take up these roots again? I might have just caught on. I think that's what you're saying now, because then I don't have to clean it all up just to clean up a whole nother huge thing again. Yeah, those are growing before my eyes. Interesting. That might make sense. That makes a lot more sense. All these windows. Who is doing loud motorcycle stuff? Oh my gosh. I have a weird thing where I panic. I have a primal feeling of panic if I hear someone's car bass in the distance, like music. Something about that booming sound, just approaching slowly, creates a primal urge to hide in me, and it's always been that way, and I don't know what caused it, but it is so scary to me. The sound of a bass in a car just horrifies me. I could not tell you what it is, but it is the scariest thing. That was an accident! That was an accident! But oh my gosh. I don't know if anybody thinks anything similar, but I don't know what that comes from. But if I hear like the boom, 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 like just like someone's music far away, that approaching sound, I don't know, because they could be like somewhere in the neighborhood. That sound could last for like a couple minutes depending on wherever they're driving. But if I can hear it, even if I am just like happy and safe inside doing my own thing, I actually panic, like, on a primal, undescribable level where I need to hide and feel safe and cover my eyes. Like, I get so scared of that sound. And, like, I'm not scared of what it is. I'm just that sound. It just makes some emotion in me go off. I don't know what it is. It's the strangest thing. Whew. Here we are. That is my quest. Yes, like that, but take the roots out for material. The roots replace air blocks. Oh, okay, so it does replace the air blocks is what you're saying. So if I don't have to fill it all in with dirt. I can make a little hole in the ground, clean out all the roots, and then put one dirt, grow the tree, and it'll replace that hole again, so I don't have to waste dirt on it. Oh, I think that's what you're saying, and I think that's really clever. I'm gonna start trying that. But I need food. Campfire? Is there anything in my campfire? I'm starved. What do I do? Apple. I need an apple. Oh man. I should start doing some farming. I collect this. The white mushrooms are spreading, so let me cook up these. I'll cook those. I'll eat some of the veggie skewers. You got it 100%. Awesome. Yay. Thank you. That's a really clever thing. I'm learning. I'm learning so much. You guys are so helpful. There's like always somebody on one of these streams who's just so knowledgeable, and this is what you do. I am going to insert my knowledge to Miss Willow, and Miss Willow will now reign over her land with extreme farming expertise. Oh no! It's disappearing. I gotta be quick. I thought that was gonna stay, those little cracks. Because I want tons of windows here. I want to let a bunch of light in. So far, Hytale doesn't have really, like, transparent blocks. So I have to make do with the decorative kind of glass. Although, at night, light does emit from it rather nicely. So from afar, I could see the inside of the house glowing from whatever kind of light sources I have inside of it. And that looks really good. There we go, I have 81 more of these. Oh, well, wait. I have to finish putting windows in the top of it. So here, control, and then, oh no! Oh no, Hytale! That's not, I know I could use rotate. I know. I just thought about that. There we are. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That solves that. And then, so much work. And here. And then I do the other side. I think this will look very sweet. And I gotta do the other back side of the house too, but probably not today. I really want a tall drink of water. Right down here. My crude axe really needs to be an iron axe because this is a measurable amount of time that I'm spending on this. Ah, there we go. Let's see. So that was 3 by 3 here. 1, 2, 3, and 2 more rows. Have you ever tried the Macaw's window mod? I have not. I really should. I really want to make my own windows, though. But I do really want to try that as well. There's honestly too much that I have not tried that I really should. I know you really like that mod, so I'm gonna trust that it's a really good one. And maybe soon I'll be able to... I'll find some time to test that one out. I saw little pictures of it. I don't know if they have really medieval-looking stuff. I saw a very, modern, kind of, is that the same person who did the Hytale? Maybe I'm thinking about the Hytale mod had very modern looking blocks. But I'm curious now. Maybe I'll have to look back into that. Macaw's, you said? I remember seeing the trailer for that one. But yeah, it couldn't hurt for me to try out some new stuff. There's also, like, I also am trying not to get too much, I don't know how to put this. I have so many things that I want to add to FarrenVale. It's like, I want my own glass blocks for the greenhouse, at least, for Kirstoff, the NPC. So I'm trying to make those. So I'm, like, trying to work through, like, what kind of furniture I want to add. And it's kind of like, as a creator and artist, I almost don't want to try anything too close to what other people are doing, so I try not to, like, get too much inspiration, if you know what I mean. Like, I really want to enjoy everything, but I also have ideas that I don't want to get too heavily inspired by other already made things, if you know what I mean. So I have a natural tendency to avoid, like, merging multiple mods together, in a series kind of based off of a mod that I want to eventually also have windows in, so it's like, I feel bad if I add, like, the macaw's windows, but then eventually, like, if I am enjoying those and then one day I have my own glass blocks, or windows for FarrenVale, and then I end up taking out that mod, like, I feel very guilty about that, like, I'm hurting the feelings, like, I'm hurting the other creators' feelings, like, my mod's better, like, I'm not like that, but, I don't know what it is in me, but I just get so particular sometimes, it's like, okay, I have to think about the future of everything, so strictly. Oh boy. So I do want to try that. I could probably try that on another world. But if I'm planning to do something else, I don't want to add and then remove mods to, like, make room for mine or something. I just feel like that's, like, that idea I want to avoid, because I feel bad for, like, almost seeming like I'm no longer enjoying a different creation, which it could be really, really good forever, but if I try it on a different world, like, maybe I could add it to the server. I do want to test some things out. I don't know, I explained there just so much. My bad. I just get very OCD about it, like, okay, if I also get very particular in the sense of I want as few mods as possible, so it's so little to think about, because I'm gonna get overwhelmed. Like, that's always been a thing. Another thing I gotta overcome is I put all my eggs in one basket. That's what my mom always called it. Like, growing up, she's like, Amber, you always put your eggs in one basket only, and then when that basket breaks, everything falls with it. It's like, if I am focusing on one thing, it can only be that one thing only. Like, if I have a world dedicated to a mod, I'm very upset by adding, like, extra additions. I don't know what it is. It's not about the additions that I'm adding, or the mods at all. It's just about some, like, obsessive-compulsive thing where it's like, I have multiple things to look at, I have more to keep track of, and now I'm scared. I don't know what it is. I don't know if anybody agrees, but it's like, I want to try it, though. It looks really good. It looks really good. I just don't want to hurt anyone's feelings if I don't end up using it. That's all. I over-explained so much there. I apologize. It sounds so... Oh, you want pumpkins. You're picky. You're picky. You guys are really picky. I don't have pumpkins for you. But, oh my. Oh, today's Gamos? Gamos? Sorry if I'm pronouncing your YouTube channel title wrong. Hello, Willow! How goes Hytale? What neat and fancy things have you built to show me? Well, thank you for joining the server? I almost said the server. The stream! I'm doing pretty well. I'm trying to work on an A-frame cabin. I've never done one before, and it's gonna have a chimney soon, but right now it's a little basic. But I've never tested it out, and I'm actually kind of happy with the red roof. And we're just discussing what route I want to take for windows, and Lord Griefington had a great suggestion of the Macaw's Windows mod, which I've honestly never tried out. And I went a little bit overboard explaining why I haven't tried a lot of stuff, but I really should. I want to, and I should, and I think it would be really cool. So I'm considering now, maybe I'll try some furniture and window mods. Because these yellow windows look really cool, but all together, I want it to be kind of see-through, like the little tiny house A-frame cabins that you see in the world. So that's what I've built today. How are you doing with your hightailing? Anything really fun? Any new builds? Same with yourself? I know there's always so much to work on, so much to do. There's always an incredible amount of things to learn and try that's just overwhelming. Very nice, I like it. What's the inside look like? Oh my gosh! You're right, I didn't show you. My bad. Yeah, let me go in and show you real quick. It's very basic. I didn't work on anything much, but I have my chest system, my temporary chest system here, and the only thing I'm really actually proud of here is I've got some of my workstations, and I have these shelf mushrooms kind of growing up the side corners, and I think that is a good touch. It makes it look like nature has overthrown not even the outside, but the inside of the build. So I'm thinking I'm gonna leave that, and I'm gonna collect more shelf mushrooms to extend on all of these corners. I don't know. What do you think about the shelf mushroom idea? I like it, but I don't know if it's a little too much. I've built many cool things so far. Yes, an underground base, underground treasure room, animal pen, full jail with housing for 5 guards. That's really intense. Good job. A grand library, a train, a roller coaster. Holy mackerel. Oh my gosh. You are very talented and have a lot of ambition. I'm telling you, wow. Are you, I've got to see, are you posting any of this stuff on your channel? Do you have videos where you show these builds? I think with so much like that, I think a lot of people would love to see. Wow. The 5-house jail cell for the guards sounds like a big project, same as the train. My partner, he loves trains so much, all the old steam locomotives. Is it a, modern train, or is it like a steam-powered? Either way, I think that would be so cool. Very curious. If you want to join my Discord server, let me know. I can put a link in the chat and you can share some pictures, and I'm sure everyone would love to see that, but no pressure. Yeah, mushroom shelves sound neat. Glowing mushrooms? Oh, you're right. Wait. I am near an azure forest. There's a base campment here, but I think there's glowing mushrooms here. There's also in the autumn biome, not too far away from as well, I know there's some orange glowing mushrooms. You know what? That's a good idea. I'm gonna go out to the, what direction? Here. I'm gonna go out to the azure area, and I'm gonna get some glowing mushrooms. That's a great idea for the light source. It's a little too dark in there. I do on my live streams. I don't have anybody that comes into my streams, but I still post them. It's a cheap man's minecart with a track, but they both go through my base to make it nice. That sounds really cool. Oh my gosh, I'll have to catch a live stream one of these days. That sounds really fun. I'll definitely want to be a viewer there. You know? Hopefully I can catch it. Is there a certain time you usually stream? That sounds really neat. Oh, glowing mushrooms! Guys, I found the glowing mushroom. Blue common mushroom. I don't know if these glow. I'll collect them anyway. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 Miss Willow, I missed it. This is what that is. I'm just right in front of the camp, and I'm like, oh, I have glowing mushrooms. No. Why am I not seeing it? There we are. Apple, and some more barrels. I'm going up here. There's a bear. I'm scared of the bear. You know what? I want to keep playing, but I really need water. My throat is so dry. I will be back in like 40 seconds. 42 seconds. If anybody wants to count and see if I am right. Epic. 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I beat the time. I think I beat 42 seconds, am I right? Alright, I feel a lot better. Mentally, I could keep playing. My throat needs its water. Ooh! They, like, trapped ores there. But at least I didn't spill the water on myself this time. That's a miracle. Oh, wait! It is a mine! Oh. There's stuff over here, but there's also a bear. Wooden chest. Berries. Medium high. There's not much in here. There's not a lot. Take a candle. Yeah. No problem. I like the candle. There's ropes. Oh! There's a bear! Oh my gosh. Miss Willow, what are you doing? Not being very smart about it. There's literally bear. And... I don't know if there's an easy way down. Well, what kind of food do I have to heal? Let's think about that first. There's not an easy way to access. You made it on time. I had 31 seconds. Oh, man. Yeah, alright, I trust you. I think I beat it. I don't want to be gone for too long, you know? Oh, wait. I don't want to risk anything, but I think you can climb chains now. Right? Yes! Oh my gosh, I made it down! I didn't take any damage. Alright, I'm getting a little smarter. There we go. Mine right here, and there's some barrels. Do I have a torch? I'm gonna make a torch. Torch, right here. Nope. Torch, hello? Torch right there. What do we have? What do you have in store? Not a lot. You guys are being very skimpy. Torches off, are you kidding me? It's like they don't want me down here. It's not very inviting. I don't know. Can you guys hear the Hytale music and sounds well? Because I can't really hear it at all. My computer's, like, cooked. It's brand new, but the audio's having issues. It's being really quiet, though. Ooh, more barrels. I got more apples. I can tame some grifflings. Turn on all these torches, guys. Ooh! There is a way back up. Ha ha ha. There's a cage down here. What's over here? Some more torches. Ooh, bones! What are they hiding? Oh! I didn't even realize I opened a chest. Lettuce seeds and arrows. And I like the chest, so I'm gonna takey really quick. I will grab it, yes. That is mine now. In here, what's in here? Probably, there's hides. Oh, there's a little trap. Oh boy. They want you to fall on that, don't they? That's mean. I don't think the water was meant to be here, though. Oh wait, there's a little shed. There's stuff. I've never been in one of these before. This is so cool. Apples. I'm full health as well. This is a pretty cool concept of a mine. Different levels going down. Unique. Homey. It works. And then if you get stuck in there, I bet it's not that hard to get out. They didn't think of that, did they? player can just break blocks. But what's under here? I don't think there's anything under there. But can I climb up the rope? Can I get up there? Oh! I'm gonna get up here and then climb. I don't think I can jump climb the rope. Unfortunately, that's not in my skill set. I can hear the music great, and your voice volume is also crisp and clear. That is wonderful to know. Thank you. I'm happy to hear that. Sometimes OBS, it's just like, one is just so overpowered, and I blame myself for that because I don't really take the time to learn what exactly is wrong. I'm just like, I just panic a little bit like, oh, who are you? Are you a pike? What are you? You look mean. I don't want to mess with you. You have big teeth. Glowing mushroom. You were just saying I should get those. I got it. And some moss. Woo! And then, can I jump up without? Yes! Oh my gosh, I was like, I'm gonna fall to my death! I must! I don't want to, but there's... I saw it happening. Here we are. Where am I looking? There is an encampment there, and there's that creepy bone. Uh-huh. What in the universe of extraterrestrial spacecraft is that, and especially what is that? Making a map marker. I'm going there. I need to know what that is. That looks excruciatingly fun. I don't know if that's like an alien ship. It's probably not, but it looks so unique. I've never seen one of those on a map. Either of those. I adjust the music in the game when streams are up. But OBS has to be at 12.5 decibels on the mic setting in order for people to hear me good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you want my recommendation of a microphone, I got a surprisingly cheap microphone. I think it was off of Amazon years ago. I've had this microphone for so unbelievably long. And it is a Junivo. I don't remember what version it is, but it looks like a little lamp thing. It's a little plastic disc. And it's got this metal beam that you can bend around so you can like have it face you, but it's really little. But it's just like a USB plug-in. I can write it in the chat, the name of it. But I've tried getting some really good microphones, and I don't like how they sound compared to this one, and I am shocked how cheap this one is compared to some of the others out there. And it's done the job for, like, I've probably had it for, like, 8-9 years, if I had to guess, and it hasn't crapped out yet at all. It's my favorite. I never want another microphone than this exact one. And I've been rough with it and everything. Like, I don't know how each one particularly is, but, like, I've been rough. I've jammed it in side drawers and have lost the foam thing that comes off of it, and countless times. It's still in ship-shop shape. There's a $100 Razer, the new white headset. It's pretty good. OBS is the annoying part to learn. Oh man, I've never heard of that. Razer, you say? Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I'm not used to wearing a headset or anything. It's interesting. What is that, though? I am so confused, but I have to see it. Now, I have to know. What time is it? Oh my gosh! I have to be thinking about dinner soon. I have... like, oh, there's a big... I have, like, up to another hour that I could play. But I should get out to the shop. I should get out to the market to get dinner. What is this, and do I move here? Because this is gorgeous, and what is it? I know, well, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out. What is down there? What am I looking at? What do I see? Wait, is this? Hold my horses, what is that? Outlanders! They're blocking the tunnels! Oh my gosh, I am not equipped for this. But what's up here? This looks like Quebec stuff, but why are the Quebecs in an area with the Outlanders? That doesn't seem right. Hi, Moose. Make me nervous. Alright, hey. You, this is an Outlander camp! Guys, Fox, I can't deal with you right now. This is not what I thought it would. It is Quebecs. Is this a rare instance where an Outlander camp has spawned directly on top of a Quebec camp? Ooh, what's for dinner? I am actually not sure yet. So, William made us mac and cheese last night, so it has to be something that's not pasta. We like to shift it, or he likes to shift it up. He just killed that other guy. Wait, what is happening? This is a good screenshot here. This is pretty. That's a good thumbnail. Okay, but that guy just killed the other guy. No, he got back up. Are they dueling? Like, are they practicing? They're faking it. Oh no, he saw me. They're faking it. They're acting out. They're pretend fighting or something. That guy just fell down and then stood back up. And he was like, yeah, good job, buddy. We gotta trick them. This is what's happening. They're gonna think we're so strong. What is this? Why are there Outlanders with the Quebecs in such a beautiful little glade? They shouldn't be living here. Whoa, he's coming! Oh my gosh! Oh, whoa, 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 Miss Willow! Oh dear me! Oh, where is he? Oh yeah, he's wondering where I went. What if I get them in the water? All three of them. What if I get all of them in the water? This is the weirdest place. Outlander Berserker? Dude, guys, just get in the water and then I'll go infiltrate your base. I think the Outlander camp is underground from the Quebecs. Oh no, never mind, that's crazy. They both spawned together, it looks like. Wow. Try to undermine the Quebec, I guess. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is weird. I wonder if anybody else has had this happen in their world. This is so cool. People should see this. It is under them! That's a thing. They're guarding the thing, like, under the water. And then up here, mind you, it's got... Oh, that's not an Outlander thing at all. I don't know how strong they are. I'm very scared to deal with that. I'm not too far away from my home, though. But, yeah, the alien spaceship-looking thing right there, that's messing up all the water, is probably the camp that goes under it, and they're spawning above. Because this is such a nice place. Why are they coexisting? Nope. What? What happened? Nobody hit me! Wait, was it magic? What? What just happened? Where? Okay. I'm flabbergasted. I'm dropping my items in a chest and I'm going back there. I need revenge. They almost dropped my reliquary. That would have been rude. I need food. I put all this away. I need food. What a strange place. Meat. Apples. I have a weapon. I don't have any iron, but that's okay. I'm going to go find what they are hiding. This is absurd. I'm going back there. That was so cool. I don't think in the history of anything I've ever seen about Hytale. What is that? Oh, that's that place. I don't think in the history of anything I've ever known about Hytale that different structures can spawn together, like directly inside each other. That is odd. I love that though. I have to protect this place because it is so unique. This is a plentiful source. As long as the Outlanders aren't killing the Quebecs, this deems to be a plentiful spot for me to get tons of items from these respawning entities. That'd be really clever of me to keep this place down for the books. Make a permanent marker here, because if I forget... Uh-oh. Oh no, you were so far away too! Back to the stuff, that is right. I have to. Early on in the game like this, you know, I care about those little things like the apples and the essence of life. I've got to go get those back, and it's definitely not an excuse to go see whatever that is again. That is so cool. What else is on the map here? So this is where I am. Generally, where am I? That is big. That is a big area. Yeah. That is both of those structures. Outlander camp. Outlander something. Outlander, like, berserker hive. They had something against me there. I didn't do anything. I was seriously unprovoked. Well, I mean, I did rush after one of them with a sword, because I thought I could take them on. Here it is. That is a humongous cedar tree. But look at the redwood tree! I want it! I want it! I have to have it. I need to make my own giant trees. I know how to mod that, but every time I mod, like, a tree with growing stages, it works, but then my world doesn't see me as a player anymore, and says that no world exists, and that I am not a player and have to use the -- player command to do anything. It's the weirdest thing. So I'm taking a break with that. Oh, there's a bear! Oh my gosh. Oh. Bear, no, 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 no. Can I'm gonna, nope. Bear's not allowed up here. Can he come up here? I don't think so. I don't see, oh, that's moose. So there's a couple. There's just 3 Outlander guys, but they're so OP. I need my stuff. What am I thinking? I need stuff. Oh, just carved things, but there's also Quebecs up here. Very nice. Hi there. I can't interact with you? What a nice, beautiful area. Where's your compass? There's normally, oh, you're right. I hid the HUD. Oh, it doesn't appear, sorry. That's because I think the Hytale full screen isn't the exact resolutions of what I have for my screen in OBS for YouTube. So I had to zoom in a little bit so it cuts off the top. Oh man. No, you just made me realize that's what happened. I was like, wait, where is my compass? What is this unnatural looking pond? There's like a graveyard or something. There's something creepy. There's another just simply nice Quebec area. Or as we think. And then there's a Trork? Maybe that's a Trork? It strikes me awfully as a Trork camp. Look at this sweet, nice place. But I need my things. I need my things. They don't want me to get my things. but I do. I'll have to work more with the resolution of it. Get everything to fit well. I'll have to... What are they doing? What are they running after? They do not see me. There's no way. They cannot see me. I call craziness on that. There's no way. Those guys maybe see me. Oh, wait, no. That's because that is part of their... Isn't that part of their fortress? I'm running, I'm getting my things. Hi, rootling, bye, rootling. I need my stuff. Sorry. I am getting out of here. I know I just hurt a lot. But I've gotta go. There's blue particles. Odd. Okay. There's blue butterflies. What is happening? Is something crazy going to happen? Am I going to die? I don't know. There's rattlesnake. Okay, hi. Yes, hi. Hi, rattlesnake. Yeah. Be nice. I just got my things, so maybe I can explore the Outlander area when I have armor and iron weapon. That'll be a plan of action. I've got to write down a whole list of to-dos in this world because it's just cool. Alright. Now I'm about a fourth quarter of the way home. That's good. That is good. Wow. What is this? Oh, it's just a big tree. I was like, is there an autumn Quebec area? That would be so cool. They have to add autumn Quebecs. They already have, like, boreal, like, redwood and cedar Quebec villages and the regular oak, but where's the autumn one? I would love to see that. Sure, they'll add more things eventually. Ooh, there's the fun bones. I'm close to home. This is an odd little beach. What do you eat? Lettuce. Sorry to bother you guys. Come on. I just want to make friends. Here. Oh. Creepy. Creepy water physics area. And then I gotta make my way home here. I'll get home and then I will see. 32 people watching now. Oh, don't forget to hit the like button, everyone. Yeah, thank you so much. That is right. If you enjoy my content, helps out a ton. If you looking to buy Hytale or upgrade, I do have a creator code. Just one word, lowercase, Miss Willow. Feel free. No hard feelings if you don't use it, but it's out there for you. That helps me create these contents and keeps the enthusiasm going and helps support the channel a ton. So thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my. I don't think I've ever had a stream yet on this channel that has had so many people watching at a time. I'm honestly so pleasantly surprised and grateful and happy, and I just want everybody here to have a good time and feel totally welcome and happy to chat with everybody if you feel that that is right for you. Aw, man, see, this is what I'm talking about, look! The windows light up a little bit, and if I add more light sources, it'll be better, but... Right, I'll be considering the macaw's window. Macaw's windows? There we are, skip the night! Woohoo! How is it spelled? Oh! Thank you so much for spreading the word, wow! I didn't expect that. It is spelled like this. Just all lowercase. No spaces. That's right. But yeah, no pressure. I know everybody watches other Hytale content creators, and I have no hard feelings if you choose somebody else, but we're all part of the same community here. But yeah, that's out there if you feel like helping and supporting in that way. But yeah, oh my. I built the A-frame, I started a little bit of the quest stuff, and I still have yet to build Alfonso's Pony Express house, so maybe I'll start that next time. But man, this was extremely fun. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here and supporting and all your amazingness. I really hope you guys make the most out of your day, week, month, year, and beyond. And just enjoy life so fully. So fully. Everything can be amazing, or most things can be amazing. You know what I mean. There's so much goodness. Make it good for you. Be the good. Be the good. Just be the good. Harbor the good. And, like I like doing on this channel, I've pulled all the good, and I'm making more good, and I'm wanting to share the good with you, so that you guys can have some good as well, and then you can make your own good, and then share that good with everybody else, and everything can be good. That's a lot of good, but that's good, you know? Anyways, guys, I've got to make some supper. I have no idea what I'm going to be making, so if I gotta run out to the grocer, I've got to make that quick. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do feel free to subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you can join the next live stream and we all can have some good times. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy hightailing, everybody! Bye-bye!